right.
faces with food and beverage.
We are here. We're back, everybody. Welcome to Tabletop Bob. My name is Bob, and this is the Keep on the Borderlands, episode 19, Fortunes 5. How are we doing, everybody?
Woo!
Fantastic.
Making it through.
It feels so good to be back. We took, 3 weeks, right? The last time we played? 3 weeks ago.
The last time you played.
Last time we played, right. And Jeff, you had a couple of things going on, so you ended up, it's been more than a month. It's long overdue. Happy to have you back, Jeff.
Thank you. Thank you. Glad to be back.
Also really great to see that some of you watched the recap that Fritz and Chris did such a beautiful job on. Wouldn't you say?
Wonderfully
Absolutely.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun.
To watch. Really great way to catch up. Like, I don't know. I feel like I just had fun even though I was there.
You know what? I gotta say that that night last week, it was like Fritz and myself and Bobby just kind of hanging out and chit-chatting, playing games again. Like it was 15 years ago. It was great.
Yep.
Like 2007 all over again.
Yeah.
Good year.
Back when Bobby was like 12 years old.
I was, just 12 years old. Preparing for
Get
my
younger every
confirmation.
time, man. You're gonna be like 8.
Last time you said 11. Now I'm 8. I don't know how old I was.
Poor Bobby.
Welcome to the Twitch chat. Welcome to the YouTube chat. Robert in the YouTube chat. Glad to see you all feel like we're all friends. Yes, we are. We're actually, it's more of a family. All right, Robert, it's a family here.
I like that. Family.
Let's do it.
There we go.
You know, the weird thing
Get
to
some
me
Vin
is
Diesel in here.
the 7 of us have never been in the same room at the same time.
We need to fix that.
And that is so strange to me after all this time.
Real life, you mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Say this Zoom room is lovely with you all.
We should do that.
And we need to, yeah.
I like the Zoom room, but I don't know about you, but it's like, it's a little cramped. Like I've got this much room. Literally.
Wow.
Like, I can only go so far here.
Yeah, you got to stay on your mark.
Yeah.
I just tried moving myself, but no matter where I go, I can't go any further this way. Mike, well, hold on.
You go to the old Blue Skidoo trick where you say Blue Skidoo we can do, and then you jump into the background world. That's the trick.
Oh. Look at that. Look at John, what are you doing there? I don't even know what that was.
I'm trying to mime. It's not working.
We all have talents.
By the
That
way,
was not
These
one.
are not them.
Sori has joined the chat.
You know what, Jeff? That's not a bad idea. We should do like a get together with all of us this summer sometime, and then we could do like a Facebook Live or even just go on YouTube with the phone and.
We should do a live tabletop session.
Yeah.
Oh, now we're talking here.
That's logistically a nightmare.
With dice? Like,
Well,
really?
luckily
Yeah,
Bob will
if you're gonna
plan it all
stream
out.
it, if you're going to stream
Where's
it,
my character sheet?
we could just like get together around the table and
No, we can make that
play some
happen.
D&D.
I've been doing this a long time. We can stream that.
Yeah, with a paper character sheet and actual dice and curse words and all
That'd
kinds.
be
All
fun.
tabletop.
Yeah.
I
Fritz
got
will get the
gear,
GoPro.
Bobby's got the gear. Let's make it happen.
Fritz, you'll
Live.
get the. What was the old thing you had? It was just meant for. It was like a. What do they call it? Was it the GoPro? No, it was something else. It was something else you had when you were first starting your YouTube channel back in the day.
Like a webcam?
It was like a camera, but it was like. It had a specific. It was like for. God, now I'm forgetting. It's got that red button. It was like a cell phone.
Power button.
I don't know. There was
Camcorder?
one phone that you had, or camera you had
right?
before phones. Chris might have had one too, but you just stand there in front of the 40K table and just.
I don't. I think Fritz
Oh, yeah,
had,
tape
Fritz
away.
had
Yeah, I
some
just had, like, a
weird
little-
camera.
Some weird little camera that you just pressed a button and recorded, and you got what you got. You didn't even know till you got home.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
I had like an old Canon Power Shot.
That's a pretty good camera,
Was my
right?
device. Yeah. Like a first generation Canon Power Shot.
Yeah.
The best
Well,
of 2008.
The best
yeah,
it could
it
provide.
was. I paid like $200 for that little pocket thing.
Yeah. Yes. I remember those days.
It
I have
did
something to
its
share
job,
with
though.
you all. Let's see.
You know what's funny is I used it just recently to shoot a video, and like people on my YouTube channel were commenting about the old school look, the grit of the old camera, and I didn't even really tell them I was using the old camera.
It was
They just
completely
picked up.
purposeful.
You're,
I was like, yes.
Like filming on 40 millimeter. It was a choice.
That's a cool filter. Can you tell us what filter you use?
But the thing is, it's still like a 1080p HD camera, but it's from like 2007.
Okay, go really old school. Next time, get a pad of paper and just draw the ball down.
I was gonna say,
Nice.
let's hire some people to paint
how
some
we did it.
portraits of us.
That's how we did it back in my day. That's how we made a video.
Hey, if you want to keep making yourself the oldest person in the stream, I'm happy.
I can't help it.
I'm not the youngest, so
I had a head start, so.
well, we'll catch up to you one day, Jeff.
But I'm still going fast.
Are you wishing him dead, Bob? That's nice. I don't. What do you mean by that, Bob?
I'm a little confused right now.
Well, I'm here to clear up the confusion. I've got some real cool news, everybody. You ready to hear this?
Transition.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready to clear it all up here. I have an awesome opportunity coming up. I am going to be running a campaign on, through Discord, but it's going to be by signing up on my Patreon channel, which the link is down below. In fact, we already have 3 members so far, and next week we're going to be meeting to kick off the campaign, and you too could join this campaign. Like I said, you join my Patreon tier at tier 4, and you can play in a game, a 5e Dungeons & Dragons game with me. Links, as I said, are down below. You can check out all the other tiers in case that is not something that's feasible for you. There are other ways to support the channel as well. I've gotten used to this now. I feel like I'm doing this, and I just kind of trying to push it. I've had the Patreon for maybe a month and a half or so, but I really, I don't know. I've told this to all of you. I hate like promoting myself. I really don't like it. But people have told me, you just got to do it. You just got to put your stuff out there. And here we go. So if you want to support the channel, you can do that through Patreon. I have a link for Ko-fi, which is like a one-time donation site. And I sell merch through my wife's Etsy shop, which is Diana J Creations. And I got a new Tabletop Bob mug she made me. Look at this like cherry red here. Look at this one. Beautiful.
I love it. Beautiful.
She makes the shirts, and she really actually does custom design. So even if you don't want something tabletop related, she has everything at her Etsy store. So check that out. And links for all of those things are always down below on every video now. I went through painstakingly and put them on tons of videos from the past too. Okay, so that's my little spiel about Patreon. Guys, welcome back. I'm excited to play. Why don't we jump into our characters? What do you say?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna start. You know what? Let's hear it for the 2 heroes who recapped everything, Chris and Fritz. Let's start with you 2 first. Chris, who we playing?
Surprise, but yes, I'm playing Hieronymus Bosch, the ever surly, ever thoughtful gnomish wizard, and he's been very thoughtful over the last several sessions and evolving as he plays, and in which direction, who knows? But we'll see where that ends up. But I think that he's got plenty of surprises left coming.
Definitely plenty of surprises. He's full of them.
He is full of them. Yeah.
Full of something.
He's full of something.
Something.
Yes. I was waiting for it.
All right. Let's see here.
Thanks, Jeff.
I got you.
Fritz, I wanted to start with you next, but something's wrong with your picture in the next overlay. It's not your fault. It's my fault. So we're gonna go to Jeff. Welcome back, Jeff.
Hi, I'm Jeff. I'm a new cast member. I'll be taking over the role of Scory Skegison, who was previously played by my good friend Nate. And I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to joining the campaign.
Very nice. Well done. And Jeff, Scory, were you able to? I'm not sure if you were able to catch up or watch the other ones. Do you know what happened to Scory last time?
I've skimmed it. I haven't sat down and watched everything clear through yet. It's the first time I haven't done that in a long time.
Yeah.
So Scory must have taken a blow to the head in that last fight. He may be a little confused
I think we all did.
today.
Oh, was he?
I've seen his character sheet, and he certainly took a blow or two. I can tell that.
Yeah.
So-
During the recap, I'll give you a couple of bits of information that might be important
Okay.
for Scory's role playing coming
Very
up.
good.
All right, now we'll go back to Fritz. Fix it all up good here for you.
Yeah, it looks good. So, hey guys, I'm playing Ula, the party's druid. Got beat up like the rest of the group the last session.
Not beat up, almost killed like twice.
Almost killed, but still there, and ready to just dive deeper into the caves and see what we can do.
Yes, absolutely. We're gonna. I think caves are coming soon. I need you're right next to them.
I gotta say, I
Adjacent.
made some decisions for poor Ula. She was on the brink of death, and instead of healing herself, she healed other members of the party who were even further into the brink of death. And
I would have done the same.
I was a little afraid
just-
to make those choices, but I did.
Ula is a selfless elf.
Yes. Yes. And speaking of someone
Oh,
who had their heart sink into their stomach when an NPC or player, the character they were running, almost died, Nate, tell us about last week.
Welcome, friends, and may the light of Hyperius be on you all. I'm playing Barrack Helios, the paladin, human paladin, devout follower of Hyperius, and very tentative and scared player when manning the Scory helm. It was a blast, but oh dear, was I nervous. Yeah, that was very, very, very fun to dive into that mind that Jeff has so wonderfully created. Yeah, we're all hurting right now. Excited to see what this group of people we met.
And how did it feel when Jeff's character got pummeled by the vines of the creature?
I was practicing my apology speech as it was happening.
It
was
fine. It would've been
Nerve-wracking
fine.
to say the least.
This is old school. You don't get attached to a PC.
It was attached to Jeff and not
Aw.
wanting to hurt Jeff.
There you
No,
go.
that's okay.
This is real,
That's-
just like, this is real family content here.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Wholesome content
We're family,
only.
right, Bob? We're family.
We're family. And the
I've
black
got all
sheep
my
of the family,
sisters with me. Yeah.
the black sheep, Tim.
Yes, the black sheep of the family. What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Glad to be here. I will be continuing my role as Eric Lavers, the Human Tiefling, Human Cleric. I'm sorry.
What?
Human Trickery Domain Cleric.
Wait a minute.
Character from Descent to Avernus. Sorry.
Yeah, we were just talking about Descent into Avernus.
No. Sorry. I'm playing the Human Cleric, Trickery Domain Cleric, and I personally am feeling incredibly guilty about the loss of Zeb too. I feel like I really kind of egged on that. Let's go for the vines. What's that could happen? Now we have a dead Zeb, so I'm
Yeah.
hurting emotionally.
Actually, yeah, you said you felt most responsible because you kind of were telling everybody trust the.
I was the one who's like,
hermit.
"Let's go for it. What if they're vines? What can happen?"
Right.
And then we all almost died. So I feel very personally responsible. And, Zeb was a good guy. Zeb was really.
He was a good guy.
Zeb meant well.
Bad father, good guy.
Yeah, well, he was sent money back, and Hieronymus gave stuff to the kids. He was doing his best to support the kids. He's trying.
Right.
Well, that's what he said.
He's a bad father.
We never actually verified that.
No,
Well,
none of that money ever went anywhere. I stole all of it. None of it went anywhere.
Well, that's not Zeb's fault, is it?
No, he
Yep.
took something, didn't you? Didn't
That's
you
a
doesn't
take
good
matter
guy.
no more. Zed's dead.
That's a
Zed's
good
dead.
guy.
Zeb's
Zed's
dead.
dead, baby.
Hieronymus has moved on. It's time to get new hireling that can fight and live.
I could try.
Just stick with the 10-foot pole deal because it worked out well. Once we got rid of the 10-foot pole, we were in 10 feet of trouble.
Yeah, that's true.
But don't arm the bearer.
Well, the poor guy. I did my best to keep him out of trouble, but he was there, and that thing, the
He's a
cat.
mountain lion.
No,
mountain
like for the most part, the cat was like on him. So like
Yeah.
he was fighting for
I
his own
forgot about
life.
that cat. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's a beefy.
I trusted that guy
Outline.
too. This is totally my fault. I was like,
The,
oh,
the
God,
cat
right
of death, man. That thing just ate him alive. It did
there. Oh
like
my god.
18 points of damage. He had 4 hit points.
You
What
know,
was
John,
that
I,
guy's name?
John, I want to introduce you, but I have to say one thing. You could blame Wizards of the Coast for this because they don't have a mountain lion stat block in 5e. They say to use the lion stat block, and in real life, I'm pretty certain that a lion is
not interchangeable.
That's what they said to use. So just say.
We
Just
don't have
pass that blame right off the DM. Wow, smooth move, Bob.
we don't have a teddy bear stat block, so just use
we
the
use a
grizzly.
grizzly. Use a grizzly. John, who we playing today?
I'm playing Sasori Sasu, the third level half elf rogue, swashbuckler, swashbuckler rogue, and
gotten into that rum.
I wish, yeah, like a real swashbuckler would have. I'm also thinking about this conversation, and if it wasn't Zeb, it was probably going to be Sasori who went down and died during that fight. Ula saved my life several times, and forever grateful to her. But yeah, it was kind of kill or be killed between Zeb and I at the end there, and I feel really guilty for having outlived him.
It was a real tense moment at the end.
Yeah, that's what I get for trying to save Chris Hieronymus.
Arrows are fine.
Should have just stayed hidden in the forest, not trusting anyone that everyone else fell in love with. It's okay. Hashtag not bitter.
Hashtag not bitter. Well, everybody, it was a sad day. We lost Zeb, the hireling that you found. I think it was session 2, something like that. He was a loyal follower of Hieronymus and the group, and really just wanted to make some money for his family and send it back down south. But his journey ends in the Whispering Woods. So, bit of a recap. A couple things happened. Obviously, Zeb. You trusted a mad hermit. Took you out and further into the Whispering Woods. You found some sort of a archway, a shrine of some sort. It's made of white marble and was a bit warm to the touch. There was a creature that had clung to it, a plant-like vine creature that attacked and nearly killed everybody. And at the end of the combat, once you did defeat the vine monster, there was a call from the north. You had a group of other adventurers called the Fortunes 5. They came to your aid, and although you seem to have had the hermit pretty much handled at that point, they made sure that he was not escaping. And you killed the hermit, his mountain lion, or lion, as we found out.
Seriously.
And then you were able to interact with this other adventuring group who's lost in the Whispering Woods. They cannot find their way out. They had a druid healer and navigator who was killed by the vine creature as well. And they were also betrayed by the hermit, but they've been able to shoo him away. They've encountered him a few times throughout their journeys here. This is the group, the core of the group at least, were the ones that went out with, their names are Kit and Dash. What was their name? I can never remember their names. The two, Ark and Davis. That's it.
Ark and Davis. Yeah.
Ark and Davis. Originally, they were part of the Fortunes 5. Now the Fortunes 5 has grown to more than 5 members, and many of them that left on their journey, I think there were maybe close to a dozen, seeking out what had done this to Ark and Davis. They have become lost, and many of them are dead as well. You met Edis, who is a female human leader of the group. You met Mead, the male elf who's a fledgling mage like Hieronymus. You met 2 fighters, Jordan and Bloris, and they are not only fighters, and they fight with very similar weapons, two-handed two weapons, but they are brothers. And then there was another group that two others that were back at camp, and that's where we're headed. So you'll be able to meet the rest of the Fortunes 5 or 6-ish in a moment. Any questions from you guys? I feel like it's been a while. Anything I missed? Okay.
Are all the Fortunes 5 members accounted for at this point, or are there some still missing?
That's actually something that never came up, I think, in the conversations, the brief conversations that you had there, right?
Okay.
Maybe?
No, I asked specifically about the father and son duo because I feel like that was one of the few people who were highlighted, and we haven't seen them yet.
Correct. Yeah.
Also,
you're
just
right.
for Scory, did you fill him in on the shoot
What
visions
shoot?
he was having last time?
Oh, Scory. Thank you. So
What? What?
well,
Shit. Yeah.
Nate rolled a saving throw for you,
Oh, did he?
and he failed.
I failed saving throw for you.
And you had a bit of a mental breakdown. You were
Clearly.
seeing things that weren't there, and most of the things were, like gruesome, horrifying, like body horror. You would look at you would feel your straps on your pack weighing down on you, almost like you feel like they're slicing into your shoulders. You'd look back and you have this disgusting, virulent wound that was festering, and then after a moment you kind of come to, and it's just a trick of your mind. This happened a few times, and it was kind of disturbing. I don't think Scory said anything to anybody other than saying, like, look at my shoulder, it's injured. And then people were kind of confused because it looked normal.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, something just about like that. Yeah.
Yeah. This festering wounds on you, and then all of a sudden, after a quick double take, it's gone.
Very strange.
Just for logistics, we have not gotten a long rest since that fight, right?
No, you're about to right now.
Got it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Here we go. Episode 19. The Fortunes 5. As you head deeper into the Whispering Woods, you follow the leader, Edis. She's leading you northwest. You head for maybe about a quarter of a mile to a third of a mile away, and you see standing at attention are a male human, about middle-aged, balding head, dark features, and seeming to be his son, a smaller male human. Very similar features to the father, except has a nasty scar that goes across his cheek, kind of cutting across to the chin, from right ear to chin. Looks like a battle wound. Kind of jarring to see from someone so young. He's no more than 13 or 14 years old. And Edis motions to them, waves, and says to all of you, and you might want to write the names down. This one's going to be hard. This is Mbada. M''Baddah. Got that?
Show notes.
M''Baddah. And his son, she says. M1. M''WHAN. All right.
Is that a U name or a book name? That's pretty good.
You like those names?
I do. It's pretty clever.
Yeah.
What if I told you it wasn't me?
No, I would say I don't believe you.
Good. We're gonna leave it ambiguous.
Yeah. I've heard an Mbada one before. Nah,
Oh, good.
that doesn't work. Let's move on.
Good. So
Oh no!
Mbada.
Finish the joke. Finish the joke.
No, there's nothing there. All right, DM, take it away.
Edis says that as you see the two of them, they've been tending to the camp. We heard the battle cries. We went, and they stayed. They're both capable warriors, though. Come, I'll introduce you. And she brings you into the circle of their camp. You can see it looks like they've maybe set up camp here for at least a day or two. The fire does look like it's been worn and needs to be freshened up a bit. If only they had some charcoal.
We learned how to make it. Does anyone have some honey?
Honey? What? Did I miss some? Honey?
It's animal fat, honey.
Oh, right. Gotcha. I don't know about honey, but yeah, bacon grease. That was what they used in that video.
Yeah, again, that's not how the only way, but
No, of
we'll
course
save those arguments for my own YouTube channel. Yeah, okay.
And
Hey, Nate, go in your backyard and tell me if you find charcoal, because I made some. It's right there. I didn't try that hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
wait, did you really? Wait, did you actually try to make charcoal?
No, every time you... I'm not getting into this argument again. I'm sorry. Let's move on. It's a losing argument.
Mead, the wizard, he turns to Hieronymus and he says, yeah, you see that scar on Juan's face?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Hieronymus, don't you have many scars as well?
No.
Oh, you don't? Okay. You're not like disfigured. I thought you might have been.
What gave you that idea?
Well, it might be because your token has the scars.
It's the token.
It's the token.
The 6 charisma, messed up face and all.
Charisma's personality. You got a lot of that. Come on.
It all,
Oh,
it
no,
all
he doesn't.
comes. It's all from the same point.
There you go. So he says to you,
Looks-
see that scar there? It's a shame. Kid's only 14. His dad brings him out here. I don't know if I'd want my kid out here. He says, but when Willow died, that vine thing did it to him. Serrated his face. Do you laugh? Is that what you do?
He's like,
Okay. He's like kind of weirded out by you.
Sorry,
He's like,
sorry to hear that.
oh, okay. Yeah.
Should have been more powerful.
Oh my
It's
God.
obviously his own fault.
All right, so you enter into the fold here, and Imwan and Imbada, they start to greet all of you. They'll extend a handshake if you wish.
Full
Will
on
for sure shake their hands.
What do we have here? Imbada says.
Bata.
Friends? I take it?
A group of hardy warriors on a quest.
Are you lost as well?
No. Should I roll a deception check?
We're not lost. Wait, we're here to find
We know where
them.
we're going.
We are literally here to find them.
Ula takes
we've
offense to
stumbled
that.
across what we need.
Ula, how do you react when Nate's when Barrack? Actually, it was Nate said it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we're not lost. We found exactly what we need to find.
Exactly.
Yes.
And I'll get us out of there.
Luck. Luck.
Well, then, should we pack up camp? Should we pack up?
We'd be happy to help.
Not yet.
No.
we need to rest.
Before we
Ben.
camp, let's
We bring
Let's take 5
booze and drink. We have met you. Let's have a fun party before we depart.
Father,
On second
I
thought,
like
let's
these
rest.
people. I like these people, Father. I think we should party with them. And Mbada looks at his son and he's like, quiet. We don't know them. How can we trust you? Edis, what have they done for us? What have they proven themselves with? Edis looks at all of you and she says, the hermit was after them too. I assume that they're lost as well, but they have a guide. Points to Ula.
And we killed the vine creature. And we figured out what that teleporter is. You didn't.
Teleporter?
Yes, it teleports in creatures from some other plane.
I don't quite understand.
Well, if I had weeks, I could teach you, but we can move on.
He doesn't like that comment, and he kind of glares at you, but then moves to the rest of the group, and he'll probably look to Eric. You have a healer. Please take a look at my son. He's like, Dad, I'm fine. I like the scar.
I'll go up and do the doctor once over where I grab his temples and the back of his neck and the whole thing. And I'm not really a doctor, but I play one on TV, so it looks fine to me. The kid looks no worse than anyone else in our group right now. Because I'm like bleeding out of both noses. I got like 2 black eyes. Like I'm not in good shape. The kid looks fine.
Both noses.
All of my noses are bleeding.
Well, your nose isn't bleeding that bad because you do still smell the Almirage rabbit that they are cooking up in their fire. It's a bit low, so it looks like it's been slow roasting for a bit, but it's ready to go on the spit.
And upon noticing that, I'll give the kid the old Italian clap on the cheek and say, "He's all right." How about that dinner?
Yes. Sit. We should discuss and talk about plans. We should get out of here as soon as possible. I'm sure you've heard the whispers.
I think Scory's definitely heard whispers.
It's not so much whispers I'm hearing as strange sights.
Go on. What sights are you seeing?
I don't know what to make of them. I'm walking along, and suddenly I feel strange. And I look at my body. I look at the straps of my pack, and there's a huge festering wound under the straps, oozing and pus and disgusting, and it hurts and it's frightening. And then I look away and I look back and it's gone, and I'm healed, and I don't know what to make of it. If that counts as a whisper, then yeah, I've heard the whispers.
Bravo, Jeff. You just heard about what happened to you, and now that was fantastic. That was excellent.
As a doctor, I checked him out, and he's fine too.
The two fighters,
That's
Jordan.
what a great healer that Eric is. He healed me of these great festering wounds.
Almost instantaneously. I'm truly incredible.
Over and over again.
But before he even looked at me, he'd healed me.
I elbow Hieronymus and I say, Eric's a healer? I didn't know that. That's good to know.
He's definitely healed you, no?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say maybe he hasn't, but I don't know. Jordan.
Let's try remember.
Yeah, Jordan and Bloris, the two male fighters who were, they were with the group that encountered you in the woods. They come off a bit more confident than the rest of the group. The rest of their group seems a bit downtrodden, and Jordan and Bloris kind of talk to each other, whispered tones, and then they look up and Edith says to them, "Not now. Not now." And they kind of shrug to each other.
That was noticeable enough that we all noticed this kind of.
Yeah,
Side conversation.
Edith mentioned it out loud, and even though they're hushed whispers, you could see them conversing.
Suspicious.
Yeah. So I'm sorry. We've had our own trauma with things like that.
Indeed, we seem all in one company then. Let us share in some revelry and rest up.
And Juan says, "I'd love to get my mind off of this. I would love to party, right, Father? Am I allowed to partake?" And the father's like, No, you're much too young. It ruins the mind. Here, have this.
Look at Sasori. That's
say?
what can happen to you.
Right, exactly.
No?
So,
It's
so
an
the
object
Jordan.
lesson.
What's that?
I said it's an object lesson.
Yeah,
With a
I'm
big-
catching butterflies that aren't there.
there you go. So you can do that. You can take a long rest. Let's do that. Let's take the long rest now.
Let's take a long rest.
I'm going to switch to our Roll20 screen so we can see any rolls for hit dice and such. Okay.
John's a little afraid to take a rest in front of Jordan and Bloris, but if we're all okay with it, then sure.
Is
I mean,
there
the
a
long
bond?
rest doesn't necessarily have to be like us all sleeping. It can be us doing little activity for the.
Can we?
Because I agree with you that, especially after our actions with the hermit, I am quite wary of strangers.
Is there a
Does no one
bond
want
take
to
a long
mention
rest?
that the Castellan has sent us? Did no one want to tell that like we both have the same leader? Like the person who told them to do their quest is the same person who told us to do their quest, do our quest.
You could tell them. You have not mentioned that.
Well, Sasori doesn't mention that.
I'll tell them that. I mean, fuck it. They're the ones we're here to save, so we might as well save them.
I just don't want to get stabbed in the middle of the night.
I'll absolutely tell them all that. I'll tell them that we are here. We were sent here to look for them in our travels and see if we can find and pull them out of this desolate place.
Edith says, Castellan Ferric sent you.
Yes.
She looks a little
Perfect.
disappointed. She looks a little disappointed, and she's like, I have a feeling that my days as an adventurer are done after this.
Uh-oh. You can join our party.
I don't
That's
feel I'm-
darkly ominous.
No, I'm not worried about the Castellan, but she trusted us with this job to seek out the evil here in the woods, and all we've done is get lost and kill many of our party.
Sounds like they have to pay less people. Think they'll be very pleased.
Well, the quicker we get out of
Sorry
these
if that's
woods.
Always
dark.
finding those silver linings then.
Dead
Holy
cost nothing.
Hieronymus!
Hold my tongue as a single tear rolls down my eye thinking of Zeb.
Yeah,
That's our-
Zeb, yeah.
That's our priest of sunshine for you.
Yes.
Wow.
Have you
I thought
lost?
Barrick really needs
Had
to
a-
rest. He was hit a lot.
He's very tired.
Have you lost someone?
2, 3 lovely people.
3. Zeb, Not, and
Valentine.
Oh.
Valentine.
Tell
Glad
me
you
of
remember his
them.
name, 'cause I
Tell me of them. Tell me each of their stories.
We tell them their stories.
No, I need to hear this. She says, I need to hear this.
Valentine was a brave fighter. I thought of him when I saw Jordan and Floris here. They remind me of that wonderful soul, and he lost his life fighting against a bullywug king, somewhat south of here.
In the fens, yes.
And if not for Valentine, likely one or all of us could be dead somewhere along the way. He was a brave man. We honored him.
You said Not was another? Tell us
Yes,
about Not.
Not was someone not to be reckoned with, and lost his life to a chimera.
Fearsome
Not,
beast.
or not. He was all tied up in the chimera cave.
Nice. And your last companion, Zed? Maybe you,
Zeb.
little one? Points to Hieronymus.
He wasn't my companion.
What?
He goes, what?
He's being honest.
Deception
What?
check.
He was an ogre, and I.
Oh, no, she's talking about Zeb.
Zeb.
Oh, I thought you
Zeb,
not.
Zeb.
Yeah, yes, Zeb. Sorry, Zeb.
You know, Zeb, the guy who carried you
Zeb, not my
everywhere.
companion, Zeb.
Zeb, to be fair, was much bigger than Hieronymus as well. No, Zeb's, yes. He served his purpose well, and he earned his coppers above and beyond his service.
Yeah.
I miss him deeply, because now I have to walk everywhere I go, versus riding upon his shoulders, which is very comfortable. And his children, yes, they shall be taken care of by somebody at some point.
I think this is the
Perhaps.
charisma. No, this is he doesn't know how to express his feelings, right? I think that's what it is. Or at least that's what I'm going to tell myself.
I'm not sure he has feelings.
The dude's got a 6 charisma. What do you want him to do? He has no idea.
I don't know. Well played. Hats off.
He has
You know,
no
he had a
idea.
6 heart.
See? Told you. All right.
He has no idea how to show remorse.
Yeah. I get it. This is great. I love the character developing here. Now, short rest or long rest. Obviously, you can check our house rules document. Long rest do not bring all your hit points back, so we're gonna roll hit dice like normal, as if it were a short rest. If you're gonna heal, just shout out what you're doing and roll your dice, and then we'll go.
Anybody have any spells that we
How
can
many-
use before this?
Yeah, because
true.
I can cast one healing word.
You can point and shoot. I think we all need it.
Who's got the most to get back?
I need 11.
Okay, I need 14.
15.
Okay,
I
15.
just leveled up, so I have to roll a new hit dice for my new HP.
Yeah.
Oh, like actual like real hit points.
I guess level 3, yeah. So this is a big deal.
So Hieronymus is at full health. How about you?
Mm-mm-mm.
Well, you didn't say anything, so that's my.
Yeah, well, like I was letting you guys to get the healing first. I'm down actually 14, but
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, he had the most to begin with.
I got hit hard. But I'm not gonna. I got actually hit for like 90 hit points.
Yeah, the sneak attack.
Ula?
Okay,
I'm out of spells from what I see.
okay, I have one.
No, but your own hit point pool. Are you
I'm
doing
down to
okay?
4.
That's important. Yeah.
But I'll gain the. I have 14 hit points total, so I'll gain that back. Rest of it.
I'll cast my last spell slot to healing word on Barrack.
I am carrying 2 healing potions.
Don't waste them.
Yeah, save those.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
Okay, so 4 points.
I just
Ew.
need a refresher on the long
Thank you.
rest. Am I gonna regain die? This is my last hit die.
You regain 1 hit die in a long rest.
One, but it's at the end of the long rest. Right?
Actually,
half your level,
long
right?
rest.
But rounded down.
So
Yeah,
it's it's half your hit dice, and I think isn't the universal standard to round down? I forget.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
But when? I guess is my
At
question.
the end of the rest.
So I'm gonna take one and then just have I'm just gonna forever
Correct.
be at one. Yeah, I'm just gonna forever be at 1 hit die.
Yeah, until you take some real rest. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, that's a good roll. Hell's yeah. I love that. I'll take
8.
that.
Yeah. There's a roll.
I needed 11.
That's a
Back
roll
up,
right there.
baby.
Look at you all. 7
So-
for
We roll our hit die. Is that it?
Ula. Yeah, you roll a hit dice, so it'd be 6 for you.
I'm
D6 for you.
a D6, right?
Oh my god.
Woo!
That
You
that
also
means we're
add
never
your-
gonna hit any creature.
You do
Is
add you add your con to that as well, so
a
I
con
think
bonus. 'Cause I got
Yeah.
a con bonus.
yeah, I think Ula has a 0 con, right?
Yeah, I got 0 con, so it's just
So
straight
it's
up.
just straight up die roll. For Chris, you'd
Yeah.
add your con
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
But then we'll do some healing spells just to get everyone maxed up.
Yeah. So is there any other healing you want to do?
Do they have any healing to offer from these people we just saved?
Unfortunately, their healer was their druid, and Willow
Oh.
died.
Okay.
Do they have any healing potions?
They have. Didn't they give you 10 good berries, right? They had good
No.
berries from Willow that they had like held on to.
No, we got good berries from the Mad Hermit, which we definitely should eat because they're about to disappear.
Oh, that's right. Yes, the hermit gave you. Yes.
We
yes,
have
yes.
9 more, if I remember correctly, Eric. That's a huge.
Okay. Hold
That
on
sounds
to
right.
those until we're done rolling hit dice and
Yeah,
we'll
but they will
allocate
go.
them.
They go away after midnight or whatever.
Right. Well, that'll be the last thing we do in the healing process here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeff.
So somebody
on the
double check my
spot.
math too, because I re-rolled my hit die. I did. So I've got my current HP is 18. I started at 6 last time, so I've got to re-roll 1 hit die, right? And then I've got 2 hit die left because the one I regained when I upped the level, and then the one I got from the long rest.
Yep. Sounds right.
Okay.
You don't
Okay.
teach math, do you?
Absolutely not. I tried that one.
Okay. I have 3 hit dice. 2 of them are D10s and one's a D8. I'm going to roll a D10 first. Oh, 11. That's pretty
Nice.
Dang, we are not hitting anything tonight.
Yeah, seriously, good rolls though. HP is
Yeah.
important.
We're gonna be
yeah.
healed.
That leaves me 1 hit point down. 1 good berry, and I'm good.
Jeff, do your virtual dice turned off? I don't see it rolling dice.
Yeah, well, we were having problems with them last time when we turned them off, or the last time I played.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, I think they're working now.
Are they working again?
Yeah, I
okay.
think so.
I will.
Thank you.
Enable 3D dice. There you go. Okay, should be good now. You can see my roll in the chat though, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
All right.
I'm good.
So while you're taking this long rest, you will, I mean, I guess it would be close to nighttime, so you probably would be sleeping through the night. The Fortune's 5 will be willing to stay up on watch as well with some of you, and they want to make sure that everybody's safe. So it's up to you how you'd like to do it. But if you do, we don't have to role play through that. But if you just agree that some of you will stay up with them, then we can. Because I think you were just saying you're a little uncomfortable with the strangers.
A little bit, but I also like to dish out these good berries before we move on.
I'm still down. I'm down 10 hit points still.
I'm okay. I'm 3 from max.
Chris needs them.
Max out yours. I take the least amount of damage, so max out all your guys. Whatever's left, I'll take whatever's left.
I can take 1, and then I'm maxed.
Barrick?
I rolled a hot die. I'm up to my max with the healing word. And
so Sorry and Scory take max. Who else is left?
I'm exactly at half of my total HP. I'm really hot.
Then give him his.
Alright.
Jack up all his.
So that means I took 3.
I took 1.
So that means there's
5 left.
5.
Barrett.
I'll take 5. Hot dog. 5 points.
Fritz, you're okay?
Yeah,
What's
I'm
left?
okay. I'm at 11 hit points.
Oh,
14
I'm not gonna
max.
take all 5 then. No. I'll take 3. You take 2.
Okay.
So we have used up all of our available healing.
Yeah.
Well, we have healing potions. I will have
We're not gonna waste
lay on
those.
hands after this.
I was gonna say I will
So-
have healing spells back again.
After the rest, we'll have.
So after the rest, then we'll finish the job and get everyone to full, and then move on.
Yep.
Sounds great.
All right. Eric, was there anything you gained at level 3? I forget. The cleric gets all their subclass stuff early at first level.
Yeah, I just get a new spell slot.
New spells.
Or not,
okay.
a second level spell.
Okay, gotcha. All right, everybody. So you take watch with the Fortunes 5. You can obviously decide how that would go, and the night goes uneventful. There's at least 2 people on watch at every moment, and as I said, the night goes by quick. You rest, you eat, you drink, and you heal up. In the morning, most of you wake up to the guards, whoever was at that last station. They're putting out the fire, the smoldering fire, I should say, and getting everything prepared to leave. They ask if, when we get back, that you could allow them to have some dignity and tell everyone their side of the story without you telling them that they were lost. Do you agree?
You weren't lost.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. We could leave that out. Just leave
You
that
found us.
Of course, friends. In fact, I have a story to tell you.
That will only cost you access to your wizard's spell book.
Yeah,
Yes.
you could swap spells.
Your dignity is always safe with us. We don't know how to spell dignity.
Well, some of us don't.
Some of us haven't had
Whoa.
dignity for some time. But indeed, friends, if you would listen, and I'll pull out my scriptures of the dawn and begin to tell them the wonderful tale of the time Hyperius came down, and he was quite the sharer of love. And I'll tell them that fable about Hyperius, where he would come down and party with humans and make little Hyperius children around the world, according to myth. And perhaps one of us is but one of those children. I will finish off. May the light of Hyperius be on us all. And everyone gains 6 hit points. Or 6 temporary hit points.
Everyone? The Fortunes 5?
Well, no, because I can only give it 6. But, right? 6?
But they feel great.
6 friendly creatures. And yeah, I don't know them that well yet.
They're not really all that friendly, from what I can tell.
Including yourself?
Yes, including
Yeah.
myself. Oh yeah.
And that's it. Of
That's
course, Zeb.
That's why Zeb only had 4 hit points.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wait. So if you had given Zeb the
He'd be
He would
alive,
be alive?
today.
And
Still
I'd be dead.
alive.
I only had 5 hit points.
Oh.
So one of us would have been dead if it wasn't Zeb.
Someone would have died.
You have to do the math, but I feel like still Zeb would have probably still been insta kill.
Yeah. He only
If
had
not
20
his skill,
points.
we were on the hit die, and we didn't have really the time to.
So I'm still actually down 12 hit points. I took a big hit.
Do you want to?
I-
Thanks
I-
for making me
I-
feel
anything-
that kill.
I took like a 17 hit point attack.
Chris, do you have hit die left?
I have no idea.
well,
No idea.
That's concerning too.
What does that mean? I have hit die left? Yes.
So just a real quick 5e rules, right? You have hit dice equal to your level, right? So if you're 3rd level wizard, you have 3d6 hit dice. It's a pool.
I've used 0 of them because I don't know what to do with them.
Then use them.
You
So,
should have
when-
used it before the rest.
So when you take a rest, you
Okay.
use your hit dice to heal. And I know you rolled 1 dice, so
I have
that
2
means
more.
you'd have 2 more. You're only gaining 1 back on a long rest, but okay, there you go.
Plus my con bonus on each
For-
of those?
For
Yes.
each dice, yes.
And you still will have 1 more because we took a long rest, which you can take on a short rest while we're traveling if I carry you.
Don't need it. I got it. I'm full. Woo.
Okay.
Right, there it is.
So
Okay,
right
good.
now, Chris,
You can stop
spent-
whining.
yeah, exactly. You spent all 3 of your hit dice during the rest, which means you went to 0. At the
Yes.
end, when the rest takes its effect, you gain 1 back. So right now you have 1 hit dice in your pool.
All right.
All
I
right?
love it.
Now, let's
I'll never forget this.
Never forget it. Never. You forget
It's
it
the
by
first
next
time
session.
he's had to heal, guys.
Yeah, I know.
I forgot.
We're 19 sessions in, and Hieronymus is just now learning how healing works.
You never got hit.
I haven't taken damage.
I know.
He's a talented
guess
hider
Zeb-
behind meat shields.
Zeb
You know
was
what?
very important.
But that's how a good wizard plays. I love it.
That's how a good wizard plays.
I
Exactly.
love it.
So, heading south. Fritz, can you do a survival check, please?
Yeah, let's
I want
do
to walk
survival.
with Jordan and Boris, by the way.
Sure. What would you like to say?
Oh, I just, for the traveling. in
Gotcha.
general.
There we go.
Oh, nice.
Ula,
There we go. 20 or 21.
21. Yep. So you feel like you've got a good handle on it. That night's rest was pretty important, but remember, Ula, you did wake up in the morning, and you saw everyone last night drinking and partying. You really, I don't know, was Ula partaking? I forget. Did you give in?
I would not have, based on the whispering dreams I had before. I would have stayed away.
Okay. The urge is stronger than ever this morning. All right. And as you're navigating, that's the only thing distracting you, is that the desire for a drink. And you look at the map and you settle everything out, and you seem pretty confident, and you head south. I'm gonna move the token. Okay. You want to go to the number 4 on the map, everybody? Just kidding. You're heading south, right?
We're going to head south back to the keep.
So tell me the
westerly
route.
first. Move about 1, 2, 3, 4 tokens to the left, and then 1 down.
What a coincidence. What are the odds of that?
Do you want to follow the arrow that you had placed long ago as your
That seems
route?
like a good move.
Yes.
So you get back onto the route and you start heading south. As you're traveling, the whispers come again, and when this happens, the rest of the Fortune's 5 all look very concerned, and some of them, Barrack, you were talking to Jordan and Bloris, the 2 fighters, and they seem to be a lot of fun. They're twin brothers who seem to not have much of a care in the world. The rest of the group is always very dour. They, when they hear the whispers, though, cover their ears, both of them, and this changes their demeanor instantly. And everybody give me a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Excellent.
You're gonna have to wait on mine.
That's okay.
Hot dog.
Oh,
I slipped
hot
away.
dog. Oh,
And
Dear
Let me get-
Fritz.
Let me get my Dungeon
no.
Master's Guide. Hold on.
Ooh,
What the heck?
Not our guide. Can I hear the whispers more than Ula so that our guide can stay with it?
We got to change the color of the dice, Bobby. This like green is awful. Nothing but ones.
Fritz, you've
and-
never
Terrific.
had good dice in your life, man. So there's no
It's just
excuse.
awful.
Ula, you can change the color. Just click, I believe, your name.
Yeah.
At the bottom, yeah.
Click on the
right click
color
here.
cube.
Click the color, you pick whatever you like.
Ah, look at that. Yes. Wow.
Barrack is 7.
What? No,
Yeah.
I've got 23.
No, Barrack.
Oh.
Yeah, I do that. Yeah. You had to name him Eric.
Barrack and Eric.
I wasn't thinking.
There we go. That color's out.
It's a common trait in my life.
Yeah, I was like, not me either.
Fritz, that's a nice. Is that a Ushabti bone?
That is. Look, it's rolling hot.
We're
Nice.
keeping the 1 though. We're keeping the 1.
I know. We're keeping the 1, but future
You
rolls.
get the bad rolls out,
You
yeah.
broke
Only
your
fair.
wisdom.
Ula, give me a D100. Barrack, give me a D100.
Oh, it's both of us? Ah.
The 2 wisdom-centered members of the party.
Or 2, I did all right.
Nice.
I know. I have proficiency in wisdom.
67.
And 36. We combined for over 100. That's got to be something.
We're gonna
Ula,
hold hands.
Did you really though?
Ula, your thirst
Yeah.
for
130.
alcohol increases. In fact, you know that the Fortunes 5 have some on them. In fact, if you ask them, they'd probably indulge you, right? They'd let you have some. Additionally, you feel like everyone here would be dead without you. They'd be lost in these woods forever. You are clearly
They
the
would.
smartest, the wisest, the strongest, and the fastest, as well as the most beautiful of the group.
They would. I've been healing everybody.
That's right.
Now
keeping
she
this
knows
going.
what I feel like to be Hieronymus.
And tango. And tango.
Imagine
Anyway.
if I got that, I'd be like, hell yeah!
Nothing new.
Absolutely.
All right.
Let's go to spot 4.
Barrack, pick a item on you.
Oh, you want to go down this road?
Choose wisely. Pick an item on you.
Whoa.
I'm gonna choose the Bullywug King's right eye. I've been collecting weird stuff. I'm ready.
Barrack,
Sounds like a Hyperion to me.
Barrack, your mind wanders to that eye. In
Ah,
fact,
dang
you
it.
think it's looking at you.
That's what
What?
you get.
I guess I'll hold it out in front of me and kind of stare at it. You know, as I'm walking. Might even like trip over some roots as I'm like having a staring contest with a decaying, gross eye. I guess.
You get the sense that it's moved a few times. Every time you're about to look away, you feel like it wanders its eye. It wanders, I should say. It doesn't wander its eye. It wanders.
I might. Yeah, I'll ask. Hey, Scory.
Aye.
You see anything funny about this eye, friend?
Yeah, you're carrying a dried out old desiccated bullywug eye. I do see something weird about that. You
Scory.
crazy priest.
Scory, it's even worse. As you do a double take, you look down, and the eye actually looks like it's starting to, burrow itself into the palm of Barrack, becoming one with it. You can see black
I see
necrosis
that.
around it.
I see that. Okay.
Yes.
So
Okay.
I'd like to notice that the two of them are paying a lot of attention to this eye, and as soon as they look away, I'd like to try to steal it.
Well, but hang on. I don't plan to look away. I whip out my hand axe.
Oh no.
no.
Oh
And
no.
with lightning speed, with the flat of the blade,
Walking Dead's him.
hit him on the backside of the hand to try and knock that thing out of his hand.
Can I attempt to block him from attacking my friend here?
I don't know.
That thing's
This be
gonna become part of you.
I've also been watching Scory be ridiculous and do really not awesome things and not intelligent things for quite a while, and I've been nervous, and we've all been watching Scory do this. We don't know that either Barrick or Ula failed. Barrick and Ula, we don't know that they failed yet, but we certainly know that Scory's been getting us in trouble and being crazy. So
Have I? Oh.
sorry. Yeah. Yes, you have.
You
Okay.
more or less got us into the hermit, but
Well, I'm sorry for that.
oh no, no.
You gotta want help, right?
It was really me. So
If I had to put one
So
person
you've got
on
this
Deb's
coming, in other words.
death besides
Edis.
Chris.
Edis, when the whispering stops, Edis looks around and looks at everybody. Everybody seems okay in the Fortunes 5, but they look at you and they look to Scory and Barrack having a little tussle, and Sasori trying to separate you two. And they say, the whispers have gotten to you, I can see. Try to resist them. They're falsehoods, temptations. These woods are cursed. It's an ancient curse that was put here thousands of years ago by the goddess Nylissa.
oh,
There you go.
We ran into some of her stuff.
Stuff. What?
Statue. A statue.
I think our group's representative collector brought a bit of it with him. Because if it's weird and scary and dangerous, Barrick's gonna put a handful of it in his pack.
He's an archaeologist. I respect it.
Scory, what could you mean?
I don't know. You're the
shifty-eyed
one with
thing.
all rotten eyes and a bag full of chaos crystals.
I wanted to commemorate Valentine's sacrifice with this Bullywug King's eye, but it's looking at me.
I think you got a bunch of Not's teeth in there too, don't you?
Well, in case we could bring him back.
I love you like a brother, lad, but you're crazy. You're not right in the head.
Well, yeah, he said he was a priest. I mean, what more do you need to know?
I'm just not sure what he's a priest of.
Mead, the wizard, says, guide, Ula, is it Ula? Can we
Yes,
move on?
Ula.
I feel like we should press on. Where are we headed?
Let us press on.
Where are we headed?
We're headed back to the keep.
Are you sure you know where we're going? You look like the whispers affected you. Are you sure you
I'm
know what
fine.
you're doing?
Absolutely. I've changed my dice color.
No, we're not a bit crazy.
Ula presses on.
We're fine. We got this.
Yeah.
How confident are we that the Fortune's 5 is not affected?
0%.
Ula presses on, charges forward with the group. Everyone seems to quiet down after this little episode. And when you start your journey again, after about 10 more minutes of travel, you can see a structure up ahead. You see a small stone hut, a solitary wooden door, and thatched roof. You can see a path that meanders through overgrown herb gardens leading to the door. This seems to be just one structure in the deep of the woods.
That's a strange choice.
Could this be where the hermit lived? Edith says to the group.
I thought we found his tree.
He
Out
was
of
living in a
character. Do we
in a
know?
tree.
You don't know, but he lived in a tree. You had
Did you guys find him?
seen him.
No, yeah, we had
Yes.
found. I mean, it was one of the sessions you were there. We literally found him hollowed out, essentially stump of a tree.
In fact, we introduced ourselves while he was in his tree.
Yeah, not sure if that's where he was living or just where we found him, but it still seems to me that he was living there.
Yeah. He seemed crooked. Ula, where have you brought us, friend?
I'm bringing us south, but this is not in the way.
This is not the way.
Not the
It
way.
is the way. Let's go.
There was
Scout it
a.
out.
We came in on a path. We lost the trail.
Did we?
There was no path. The little arrow you
was.
drew. The arrow you drew. That was just your.
Oh
Yeah.
no, that's not a path. There was definitely a path before we
We were
got.
doing a general walkabout.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
but we had come in from the
Scout it
farther
out.
side of the woods. We'd been like the far east, and now we're like kind of looped around to the west.
Hieronymus, you see that on the window of the hut are small little planters. It looks like there's some sort of fungus, truffle.
Ooh,
Going
I
in?
asked Ula, hey, is that the mushrooms?
Yeah, make a check. Nature by?
Sure, you'd have to maybe get closer to inspect it.
We're definitely going to look at that place.
Whispering mushrooms. What were they called?
Yeah, I'll get
Mhm.
as close as I can get safely, perceived and check.
Give me a perception check then as you approach, and then you can get up to maybe 15 feet to see what's in the planter.
Hey, that die rolled twice what the other one did.
Fritz, you suck, man.
You can see the planters in through the windows, but that's it. What the contents are is hard to see. No more than I described. Some sort of plant fungus growing in there.
We'll
We're
have to
going to go
test
and
it.
knock on that door.
I'm gonna be as far back as possible.
Sure. Hieronymus knocks on the door, but when you knock on the door slides open. It looks like it was ajar, and is not locked.
I will back away and flop over to the other side of the wall here and let the people whose job it is to go first into the doors go into the room.
Who's going first?
Brother Scory, let us investigate.
All right.
Mead
You
says,
got-
"I'm not going in. I'm not going in."
Something's amiss. It seems like there may be some foul play inside. I think that we should check this out.
I think that someone who's not me should check this out, he says. All right, then. We'll go.
I'll ask Jordan, Loris, would you like to join us in the
Yeah,
heart
we
of the
could.
investigation?
Yeah, we could use a bit of a scrap.
Oh.
All right.
We don't actually know there's anything in there to fight yet.
Maybe.
Let's
Strange
find
house in
out.
the woods. Not going to be something to fight? Come on now. Edis nods, allows the two of them to go, the two fighters to go. Well, the rest of us will stay here. And looks to your group, who will go and who will stay.
Well, the
Take a couple
Provost will
steps
go.
towards the door.
I'll go low.
Okay. So Scory, Barrick, Hieronymus, Ula are going near the house. Eric, Sasori.
I'm gonna motion to
I'm gonna
Hieronymus and
I'm
say,
gonna stay back.
Yeah, you can't put me in
Oh,
that
okay.
house.
And Sasori.
I'm gonna motion to Hieronymus and say, "You want to find the tree line and wait to see what happens?"
Yes, I do.
We've learned how to fight, so
Sounds like
We're
he's
gonna
found
go-
a new meat shield.
we're gonna go
I'll go
stealth,
stand behind Sasori.
stealthing in the tree line.
Oh
Can
my
I
god.
stay next to the wizard meat?
Rolling now.
Yeah, you could stand next to the wizard, yeah.
Yeah, it's a 24 stealth check.
Yeah,
Hieronymus?
you can sneak up to the house. Nobody that was inside you feel would see you. You're going very quietly. The door. When Barrick and Scory approach the door, you can see inside, since it's been pushed open, this is a small interior that contains one circular room. It's no more than 35 feet in diameter. The ceiling reaches about 15 foot high at the peak. There are two small circular windows, each covered with some sort of animal pelt, and there are two planters attached to them. You can see inside, hanging from the roof or the ceiling, are herbs, various salted meats, and dried clothing. And let's see, furniture would include an overturned table, a broken chair, a wooden bench, and a small bed covered with furs.
Okay.
I'll whisper to Scory.
No people or creatures about.
Okay.
Do you want to throw a rock or something in there and see if anything moves?
It's an empty hut. I'm just walking in.
Jordan, Loris,
I
you on our backs?
carefully with my shield and my axe, but I'm walking in.
All right, I'm with him. And Jordan and Boris are on our back.
Sorry, I was muted.
Yeah.
Baby's waking up, so I'm good though.
Gotcha.
My wife's got him. But
What a champion.
she's a real hero of Tabletop Bob. A real hero. I missed everything you just said though. But Jordan and Bloris are at your backs. They're with you. They have their short
Alright.
sword and their daggers drawn.
From outside the house, I'm just white knuckling my quarterstaff.
Okay.
You see
I'll
Mead
go-
start to go through his component pouch, starting to prepare for things that he might need.
I want to make eye contact with whoever's on the outside and kind of nod towards the windows.
So
Just
Sasori,
kind of, yeah, Sasori, Eric, just kind of to like give him a heads up in case anything goes down.
All right, I'll take a note of that, and
Let's protect the mushrooms.
I'll take a note of that and move under the window with my 24 stealth check.
gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, there's
so
a hearth. Did I mention that? I apologize.
No.
There is a hearth. Yep.
With a cauldron with human arms and legs sticking out of it.
There is. There's a large. I wouldn't say cauldron. I would say a large pot.
Okay.
It contains the residue of charred stew, long since overcooked.
And it's cold. The
Totally
the hearth is
stone
cold.
cold. Yeah.
Okay. Like no one's been here for a while.
That would be correct.
Okay.
Alright.
To all appearances, no one's lived here.
Correct.
Any sign of animals coming in or anything like that? Do we see animal tracks?
Give me a survival check.
I can try.
Yeah, I want to look for any evidence of
Or just perception. I would say
anything like that.
if you want to do that, Barrack, too, perception checks would be fine.
16 survival, and my perception is the same.
Okay.
They're the same roll, so
Gotcha.
Yeah,
whichever
mine's
way you want to
useless.
count it.
I don't
And
perceive
Barrack?
much.
What'd you
I'm
get?
a 9.
9. Barrack, you don't notice anything. It looks like there's just such a mess around that tracks or anything like that. It's kind of hard to tell. Plus, it's all the floor is littered with various leaves and grass. It's a dirt floor. The fighters, Jordan and Bloris, they say, it kind of stinks in here, doesn't it? And that's something you notice as well. The whatever has been cooked to oblivion has started to rot, and it looks like there are several different meats, and all this aroma kind of makes it really smelly in here. But you do see the mushrooms that Hieronymus was talking about. They're on the planter. They're also on some sort of a bench top that looks like it's covered with other clay pots and spilled pastes and residues and evaporated liquids.
We need those. That's the whole point we're here.
I guess let's gather these boomers for dear Bosch. Is there like an empty pot or something? I don't know.
The pot with the stew in it it's very dried over. You could use that pot.
Maybe any other like
Basket
receptacle,
or
something that I can
bowl
put
or-
them in.
There are other
Instead of
there
a
are other
used stew
smaller
pot.
there are other small pots throughout the
I'll take a different one, sweep the mushrooms into that, and nothing jumped
Gotcha.
out. So I'm like, all right, start waltzing around.
yeah. You also notice that there are small little statues of squirrels and rabbits and other woodland creatures.
Statues or taxidermy
No, statues. Yep.
made of wood,
Stone carved statues.
carved out of stone. Okay.
I shout, "Ooh! You might want to
Nice.
see these things."
nicely carved, like very realistic, or kind of crude?
Yeah, very realistic. Yeah, they look like a master artisan might have crafted them.
Any evidence of tools?
Give me an intelligence investigation check.
Okay. Do I get any bonuses for stonecraft?
Yeah, definitely.
Sweet.
Okay.
Advantage, I think, right?
Yeah. Or it's proficiency,
Okay.
or is it? I forget what it is.
Whenever you make an intelligence history check related to the origin of stonework, you are considered proficient in the history skill and add double your proficiency bonus to the check instead of your normal proficiency bonus.
Expertise, damn.
History, right? So okay, do me two checks and do a history check and do a
Okay.
investigation, and the history
Okay,
will
well-
have all the bonuses.
Okay, well, I rolled the investigation. It came out a 9. The history is going to get, it's going to get +4 to the roll that you're about to see.
Okay.
So it's a 12 plus 4 is 16.
Gotcha. You don't see any tools, and you don't know of anyone who would be able to craft these without tools.
Okay, so no evidence that they were made here.
Correct, exactly. They would probably have had to have been purchased and brought here.
How heavy are they?
They're
Yeah,
solid.
What kind
I
of
mean, it
stone
would.
are they?
Yeah, no more than, the size of the animal, and they're made of solid stone, like the granite of this hut. So
Like the exact realistic size of the animal?
you'd say so. I mean, it could vary. You've seen bigger rabbits and squirrels
Okay, yeah.
and chipmunks, but yeah.
Okay.
Don't touch Radagast's
My
statues, please.
Yeah. I'm
Well,
really
my-
tempted.
of course you're tempted to take them because they're weird and scary, so you're going to put them in your pack.
That's right. I'm gonna look at the smallest one. and pick it
Little
up.
chipmunk. Sure.
Yeah, I want the chipmunk one. I'll pick that up.
Yeah, that one's over by the cauldron with stew.
Excellent. I'll pick that up. Give the cauldron a good whiff.
Yeah, this one is on the
try
floor,
to
by the way.
investigate What's in it?
This one was on the floor.
Okay.
Okay.
What kind
So
of
you-
poses are these animals in?
I would say some of them look like they were.
Wait. Oh no. Never mind. Go ahead.
You just figured it out?
I just figured it out. I was like, oh no, wait, I've got something in my notes about this.
Out of character knowledge.
Oh no, but I'm outside. It doesn't matter. I don't know anything about these stuff.
I would say
Well,
some
then,
of them.
go nuts.
I would say some of them
Oh,
are
no,
in.
I'm fishing for this information.
I would say some of them are in a, I don't know, maybe a state of awareness, heightened awareness, looking maybe
Like-
standing erect.
fight or
others-
flight type of look?
Say it again. I'm sorry.
A fight or flight type of look on their face?
Maybe the chipmunk. Yes, yeah, the chipmunk, but not the rest of them. Some of them look like they're in more calm poses. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, fellas, Eric in particular, maybe you should come in here and check this out.
I'll go in.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
so
they've been in there for 2
Yeah.
minutes poking around. I think
yeah,
I'll,
about 10, 15
I mean,
minutes.
I haven't heard any screaming or yelling yet, so I shall go in and
I'll start walking closer and go ahead, Hieronymus, after you.
You
all right.
continue
We'll
to
go
hide under the window, peeking in.
in. Here's an Arcana check.
You guys are nuts.
We're looking for a tiny Medusa.
Just give me the mushrooms.
You find the mushrooms, by the way, and they're all littering the tables, the sideboard, the bench tops. You can fill a bunch of.
I'll pull
I
out.
had Hieronymus the basket I had.
I'll pull out a couple of my bags I had been carrying and fill them up.
Sure. Yep.
Only gold pieces of mushroom. Take them all.
Those mushrooms could probably go for quite a bit on the market, but your wizard wants them.
I'm trading these for spells.
Yeah.
Fireball.
You don't need to spray it up.
you see Hieronymus kind of glow with the thought of fireball spell.
You don't have the spell slot, but yeah.
I will.
Take it
He'll
back
teach
to,
you.
I don't know who told us. I think it might have been Bumbo Wickman who told us about this.
It was Bumbo.
It just says it in my notes. Why shouldn't be here? I've got no idea where the context is.
Let's go. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, definitely shouldn't stay. This is super cagey.
Burn it.
It's stone, but
No, the shack.
the shack
got
is
the,
made of
chipmunk.
stone.
So the stuff inside.
The stuff inside you could burn. A lot of that's wood, but the hovel itself is stone.
I don't want to go outside now. What if it's out there?
It's got a thatched roof. You could burn that.
Damn it! I don't remember what you're talking about. It's so exciting.
Well, Eric, if you want to share anything,
do.
you're more than welcome to share.
Okay,
anything. I don't know.
okay, yeah. So in my notes,
Yep.
all it says is looking for a Medusa in the Whispering Woods, and then it goes off on something completely different. So somewhere in the Whispering Woods, there's either a Medusa or rumors of a Medusa, and now we've got these hyper-realistic stone figures, but only small ones, which makes you think that like either
Very small
my
Medusa.
two thoughts are that someone else lived in this hut and she disappeared them, or anything worth taking has been like anything like human size has been disappeared already.
I think
Yeah.
this is a chance for a lot of experience. We should wait outside, hide,
Oh.
have our wizard cast an illusion in there, and we'll set fire, a flaming sphere, the roof. Medusa comes back. We get the jump. A lot of experience.
I'm not
Is
opposed to
anyone-
setting a trap, but it makes
Does
it so
anyone
scary.
else besides me have a mirror in their pack? Because I always carry 3 or 4 mirrors.
And we'll be restoring order to the
I have a
forest.
shield.
You got the
I
spell
can
mirror
Perseus
image.
this thing.
Let's
Theseus?
buff it up.
I have a steel mirror on my list.
I thank you so much, people, for understanding my Greek mythology references. Love you guys.
I'm gonna take my mushrooms and head back to the tree line.
Yeah, I'm
Edis
gonna-
and the rest of the Fortunes 5 will also take their fill of various items as well, and then say we should not wait for the Medusa. If this is truly the home of the creature of that power, we are doomed. We must head back.
Yes.
Indeed, friends. Let us be off. As I play with my stone chipmunk.
Ula, you don't like that Edis, who clearly is less beautiful than you, would suggest that your plan was bad.
No, I don't, and I don't like leaving this intact. If there's a Medusa around, that's an abomination to nature.
So
I'm
you're
gonna
gonna
flaming-
burn her house down so
I'm
she's
gonna
not only
flaming-
present but pissed off.
I'm gonna flaming sphere the roof.
Okay, all right. So
Love
after she says that,
Light it up.
Edis is jarred, looks over, and sees Ula burning the thatch roof with her flaming sphere, and she goes over to you and says, "Are you mad? They'll see this from miles away."
Then I suggest we leave quickly. Let it burn.
Is she always this reckless? She looks over to Barrack.
We are the
Honestly,
Char Coalition.
Ula's usually a safer player. But I love this. May the light be seen by all. Hyperius for everyone.
Sasori is already 10
Oh,
steps into the
God.
woods, waiting for Fritz
Yeah.
to tell him which way.
I have no idea where he went, but I'm following him.
This episode, everybody dies.
Let's keep going south fast.
All right, so you book it south, and Ula, since you rolled so high on your first survival check, you're able to navigate to the end of the Whispering Woods, and you get back to the
Yay.
keep. Though when you clear the forest line, you can look up and see that there is a smoke
Column?
trail, what it's called.
Excellent.
A column of smoke?
A smoke column deep into the woods. It's far off
Beams
and,
are lit.
and that, but
Gondor
you can
calls
see.
Excellent.
brave.
Perhaps we should tell the keep, the leaders of the keep, that is where the Medusa lays.
Yeah, is there
Yes,
any way
yes.
we can mark it? Like
Yeah,
describing
Fritz,
it
you
with
could-
the mountains in the background or something?
Right. You can almost say it's almost like the number 4 is about 3 spaces to the right.
Oh, it's not the number 4. It's okay.
3 spaces. Okay.
The
We
number
could
four
almost
was
say
actually
that
Medusa
pink-
was. We just got one.
We could almost say that pink square is just a tad over. Yeah. There you go. There you go.
Does that look good?
Yeah. It's a DM pro tip for all you people out there.
Yeah. Keep the illusion of the game.
Yeah. Your DM pro tip. The stone hovel can be wherever you want it.
Love those shorts, by the way. Gotta bring some more of those.
I just might have made one.
You're not supposed to tell us that.
I got to tell the viewers, Jeff. It's all about the viewers.
I know.
The
It's
illusion
about
is
the
broken.
viewers.
I know. I'm crushed. I'm crushed. I would
Well,
never.
well, Jeff
I would
is like,
never have guessed.
Are you
that
telling
Bob
me that
was gonna
these?
put the stone hut on our path, no matter which way we went?
Yeah, well, Jeff
I
is
really
like,
wanted that Medusa. I wanted
hold
that
on.
Medusa.
hold on. Talk about
I want the
DM
experience
stuff.
points.
He's like, oh, what state would you say the emotions of these animals might be? Would they be instinctually
say
scared?
I'm
I'm
a bard. I know lots of stories. I know lots of tales. And I know that when you start seeing realistic statues of actual sized things,
That are
Yeah.
you
horrified.
start to be careful, okay?
It totally went over my head until I read my notes.
I'm pretty sure you're still hallucinating.
Pardon me.
That's true. You are hallucinating him.
But how close are we to our next level?
Close. Well, maybe not. Maybe not.
Not really.
Oh,
Are we?
Please, really? When we get like 30 experience points a session, that's not close.
We have like 1,000 points to go.
Listen,
That-
you guys
that
aren't-
Medusa would've put-
We're
put
not
us
going
over
to
the
get
top.
that for burning an empty hut.
600? What, 24 to the next? What are we? 28?
2,700 for the next
Oh
level.
my god.
We're practically there.
I'm at 1930.
What is this?
I meant we're practically there as I point to the keep in front of us.
This is definitely not New World.
All right,
Love
so
it.
There is
You
no
get back-
power leveling in old school D&D.
Oh,
you get back to the keep. You head up the road, the causeway that leads to the entrance of the keep, and you see the familiar sight sign suggesting that brigands keep out. And then you head to the entrance, and the guards welcome you back, as well as the Fortunes 5. You can even hear some excitement from the voices of the guards as they realize that the heroes are back.
and we brought the Fortune 5 with us. I say.
Yep.
We are, in fact, the heroes. We did stop the calamity in Town Square.
Yep.
So what happened while we were gone?
Well,
Oh.
you
Howdy!
you mosey on into the keep, and you can see a large collection of people gathered outside of the Grease Goat.
Okay.
You can see all the common folk gathered around. Upon the gallows, you see 3 figures. You see someone who's giving out some sort of announcement, as well as D. Raven, the brigand leader, and Vlad, one of
Oh.
her brigand accomplices. And when you enter, you catch the tail end of a speech. And so, as decreed by the Castellan, Alexandria Ferric herself, these two will face the penalty of death. This penalty was decided with much caution. We understand that they were accomplices, points to Vlad, and direct assailants on Adina Buttes. And for that, they are being punished. He nods over to one of the guards standing on the stage and puts the nooses over their necks.
Are we
What do you
willing
all
to,
do?
I will look to the group. Are we willing to let this happen?
No. What, we,
I don't think we should let this happen.
Wait, who
Whoa,
is being
wait, wait.
Grant them
hung?
mercy.
These are bandits. They're bad people.
who's being
They
held
were-
and who's talking? I think I don't have enough information. It sounded
There
like
is a guard who said that at the request of the Castellan, these two, for their crimes of
Again.
stealing, kidnapping Adina Buttes, endangering her life, and assaulting the keep, those two are being put to death. Vlad and D. Raven.
oh, okay.
Was there a trial?
Who cares? Let him burn.
I
You're
care.
in
I'm gonna
a-
shout that.
You are.
I also-
You can shout that. That's fine. There's a large group here, so when you do that, all the attention gets brought back to you. Most of the people see you and the people that are surrounding your area see the Fortune's 5 and you all, and whispers start to go out. They're back, the heroes, the Fortune's 5, the Char Coalition.
I hate that.
Can't believe that stuff.
It's fantastic.
Maybe they would shorten it to the Coalition.
Hieronymus and Me Shields better, but still.
Well, this is what you hear from the crowd, and then the rest of the guards just carry on with their business. They're putting the nooses around the necks, and there's a few here. I'm actually going to switch over to a map so you can see exactly what this looks like.
Oh, I guess we are supposed to stop it.
Oh.
All right.
No, we
Place
have
your
to, in good
characters.
faith, stop this. We know that D. Raven is innocent.
Is that Zed?
Yeah.
Do we know that? Well,
From what I know, my character for sure is not down with them being killed.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. I'm not either.
Well, if they're innocent, we save them. It's simple.
It's not an all or nothing for my character.
But we know that they did, as far so I'm speaking out of turn. I know that they didn't kidnap them, right?
That's exactly it. They're innocent.
It was complicit in
they're
the
still
kidnapping.
bandits.
They can be bandits, but like they need to be. If they're put on trial for being bandits, we need to get like their name cleared of kidnapping.
Remind me who D. Raven is. Who is
D.
that?
Raven was the one who had
The
she was
leader of
having
the
the affair
bandits.
with
The lover of
Fritz.
Adina.
So
And so
we brought them back here as guilty bandits, right?
Yeah, we brought them
she's,
back as bandits,
she's
but
probably the adult who like groomed and yeah, I'm okay with her being dead.
Wait, hold on. You're making a long.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
that's a big assumption.
How old is Adina and how
I don't-
old is
I don't know, but I
Somebody
don't want to
approached me
get
or
into that.
closer in age than like a weird relationship.
sorry.
I'm just saying, didn't we bring them back here because they're
everybody's 18
bandits?
plus.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, look, we brought them and turned them over to the authorities because they're
Because
criminals.
they're bandits.
I'm okay with them being executed, just they're gonna be executed for the right reasons.
Now,
not
are you
for
all-
kidnapping and abuse.
I just have to make sure I'm clear. There's general commotion, right? So it's not like what you're saying will be heard by everybody, but you're all whispering this to each other right now?
Well, it turns out we aren't
Yeah.
all on the same page.
This is why we brought them here, isn't it? What's wrong with you?
Indeed, could they not be put to better use as workers?
As meat shields.
Or meat shields, yes. I'm
Meat shields
fine
are
with
workers
this.
too.
We will take them under our care.
I like this.
No, we won't take them under our care. They're bandits that we arrested and turned over for punishment. We're not going to take them under our recognizance.
This group
I
has two
stealth
sides. Either we
stay
spend
from
half the
behind-
session planning,
from
or we go
behind
with
Scory.
no planning.
I
and
vouch
chaos.
for them. Scory, Scunna, Skeggy, I vouch.
We're not on just different pages. We're in like different libraries.
You're coming
we
in-
should have discussed this before we came in.
You're coming in
I'm
from the
reading
east.
Comics. You guys are looking at the New York Times. I'm like looking at Calvin and Hobbes. But,
Bob, do I see
Whoa.
Caldo anywhere?
No, but you would assume
Okay.
that he'd be in the grease goat.
Okay.
Just to give you a couple of things. You're coming in right here on the east, right? This is like Father Bleegram's church would be to the north of you. You kind of he's off the map, but his church would be to the north of you. You're in the
Alright.
center of that square that I showed you before. And ahead of you, you can see Friedrich Baumauer. He's there with a couple of other guild members. There are just other commoners kind of, hanging out. These are the commoners, right? And then you've got Adina. She's sitting front and center. Her dad standing side by side, shoulder to shoulder. You can see the pain in her eyes as she sees the noose being put around Raven's neck.
Now, just be clear, wait.
I don't
The relationship
care.
between Adina and D was like not weird, right? It was like consensual by both parties in a not weird way.
Correct. Well,
Okay,
To
just
all
want to make sure. Cool, I
appearances.
thought so.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I got Stockholm syndrome. I'm sorry, but
No worries. Yeah, no, that's.
I got
She
Stockholm
ran
syndrome.
off with them. She ran off with them to begin with. They didn't.
I mean,
No, that's fine. I just want to make sure
what
it wasn't
are
like a
we
weird,
debating
weird-
here? Saving the people that we turned in or not?
Actually, I kind of want to interrogate them.
They should die.
If you wanted to interrogate them, we need to do that before we turn them into be
We
murdered,
did
to be
interrogate them.
executed.
You did, yeah, you did.
She was pretty strong-willed.
I don't know why we're suddenly having second thoughts about that.
Moral qualms?
My
Yeah,
only
I'm not
moral
sure
qualm-
why we're having moral qualms.
I mean, I think what's going to happen is more bandits are going to run in here trying to save them. We're going to fight those bandits.
If we're going
Sweet
to
meta.
execute D-Ray,
I want to go up to Adina's papa there and try and argue a point.
Sure, you can scuttle through the crowd. While
I'd
you
like
do
to go
that,
with him.
you see Bomb Hour coming towards you, and he says, "Oh, look who it is! Oh, just in time."
I say, I'm sure it's going to be a great show. 1 second, friend.
Oh,
Brush past him.
well, hello to you too. And he goes over to Scory. Hey, where is he going? What rush is he in?
I don't really know.
This is Adina here, right?
These are the bandits that we turned in, right?
Yes, you're heroes. Haven't you heard?
I mean,
Yeah.
we got paid for turning them in.
Yes, you did. And now they'll be put to death and never threaten the keep again.
Exactly.
Aye, aye, Captain.
And
Maybe-
poor Adina, look at her.
Maybe
She's-
what Barrick's doing is he's saving them so that they can threaten the keep again and we can catch them again and collect money on them again.
It's a racket. No,
Long con.
I want to walk up and, as I see Adina and then,
I don't have a token for Buttes, but he's there.
Sir Butts, Buttes.
But
And Adina looks upset, right?
She's practically in tears.
Yeah. I see the fine work of ending these bandits is finally coming to fruition. Buttes.
That's right. We're gonna make sure that they never threaten my daughter again. Isn't that right, dear? And he looks over at her. She's about to break down.
This is good, but we are out on the Borderlands, and good meat, good people, good working hands are hard to come by.
Good meat!
Did you say good meat?
Why are you proposing now?
I'm sorry, I was out with
the old
Hieronymus
long
for a
take, my
long
favorite part of
time.
you.
It's been
Did
driven
you
into
say-
my head.
Wait, did you say good meat?
It's
You
he
did.
said meat. He said
did.
peanut.
really tired.
This cult,
And then he
this cult of Helios is dark.
Hold on. Just let me like Jim carry that and run that back, like take a couple steps back, and start again. My friend Buttes, it's good to see you. Let's start over.
These
Retcon.
bandits will finally get their due.
You're darn right, and as they should, but aren't out here on the Borderlands? Aren't hard-working hands hard to come by? And could we not benefit
They
by
are,
maybe
but-
putting these
These hands were not
brigands?
working hard.
by putting these brigands to work for the keep? Perhaps digging more defenses, ditches outside the walls where it's not as safe. Perhaps doing something like that.
He doesn't look like anything you can say is going to change his mind, but he does say to you, he says, don't worry. There'll be plenty more to find. And he looks determined towards the gallows. Adina runs over to you, Barrick, and she throws herself at you. And she says, get them to stop, please. I'll do anything.
Whoa.
Oh dear. Was there a trial, my dear Buttes?
Yes, there was a trial. We interrogated them. The Castellan agreed with our conclusions, and they're going to pay.
Interrogation is not a trial. Was there a fair trial?
He says, I believe it was fair. And he looks over towards the gallows. He doesn't make eye contact anymore. He's looking directly at the gallows.
Indeed.
It's at this point that the nooses are on and bags are being put over their heads. And the rest of the crowd is now deciding that the people who are not willing to watch turn away. Although I would say a good 75% of them are willing to watch. Children eyes are being covered, things like that. There's more tokens here. Imagine this be a crowded town center, okay? I'm just putting the key individuals here with tokens. Back over here, Friedrich Baumauer, he says to you all, Where have you been?
We've been to the Whispering Woods.
Oh, and you live to tell the tale. I
We
knew
don't live,
there was
we
something.
brought back Fortune's 5.
And he looks around. He sees the Fortune 5 starting to intermingle with the crowd as well. And he says, "We'll have to discuss this over a drink, perhaps at the guild hall. You don't want to drink that swill from the greased goat."
Aye, that would be very nice.
And Ula and Sasori, you overhear this as well. And he says, "Did you bring anything that could be traded, collected?"
Barrick's got a nice
I'll be right
sculpture of a chipmunk.
Stone chipmunk.
We always collect things of interest. You know that, Baumhauer.
Well, this is we should be quiet now. They're about to begin. He looks up, and the man who gave the announcement says, "And now, it is time for justice, for all the brigands to know that there will be no mercy here at the keep on the Borderlands." And he nods
Should we
to
do this? Sorry.
yeah, he nods to the guards to pull the lever. Anything for you all?
If I yell, can I yell stop the execution? And if I do, will they stop?
You can absolutely
I would
yell
like
it.
to yell, and if they don't, is this a kind of a gallows where there's like a lever that drops?
It's a lever, and it's going to drop the floor out.
If it seems like he's not gonna stop, can I cast hold person?
Oh.
You want to yell out?
Really?
I'm just the one guy who's on the lever, not the whole thing. But I got hold person here.
Yell out. What do you say?
I would like to yell stop the execution.
You yell "Stop the execution" loud enough for the entire group to hear. Everyone turns to you, Eric. Father Bleegrim. You see him at the church.
Absolutely blanched up.
And he's
God,
just
let's get this guy on his toes.
he's just looking right at daggers, right at you. And then the guard is taken aback, pauses for a brief moment, and looks over at you, as everyone does. It's at this point that the Raven does an acrobatic maneuver where I guess she was able to release her hand bindings and is able to jump and remove the noose. She grabs one of the guards' short swords and stabs him, and he goes down. And then she actually pulls the lever, and her and Vlad fall beneath the door here. Vlad also removed from his bindings. Let's roll initiative. Let's roll initiative.
There you go. Right?
Sprinting full speed towards the gallows.
Roll initiative.
Woo!
Oh, initiative.
Oh, mine. I clicked that a lot. I'm sorry.
It's like, John's really excited.
It's a big initiative day.
Oh my God. So sorry.
That's actually a 16 for me, Bob. Sorry, I instead of 17.
Gotcha. Sasori, you got a 13?
Yeah, of the 6 times I rolled. So
You add
sorry.
him up, you got a 64.
The highest initiative I've ever seen in my life.
I got Ula at 14, Hieronymus at 12. And I've got Scory at 7.
Yeah, I did take a blow to the head, so.
And who else am I missing here? Eric at 13?
Yeah.
Who wants to go first, Eric or Sasori?
Probably Sasori. I've got a -1 to my initiative.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a +3.
Yeah, you're first.
All right, so what I've got here is Barrick at 16, Ula at 14, Sasori at 13, Eric at 13, Hieronymus at 12, and Scory at 7. Good to go?
Yes.
All right. Let's do it. So now Dee and Vlad are beneath the gallows as she kicked the lever, the trapdoor opened, and they fell down beneath. Let's go with Barrick first.
All right. Who was stabbed?
The guard who was announcing is bleeding out on top of the gallows.
Okay. 1, 2, 4, 5. I'm going to. Can I reach him from there?
So they are underneath, and I would say that there are.
No, can I reach
wooden
the guard?
He is 10 feet above you. There are stairs right here.
I mean, it takes me 25 feet to get there. Can I use the last 5 feet to like reach up, like grab something and reach up, or would
I would
have to
say
go up
in the
stairs?
moment, if you wanted to make an athletics check to leap up there and kind of pull yourself up, that would be all that action to get up there.
Okay, I simply just wanted to like touch him for a lay on hands.
Oh, okay. So you want to do like a slam
Like
dunk.
I don't need to get up there at all. I'm happy to fall down after I do it. I just want to touch him.
So then let's do it. You got to make you got to be able to dunk. All right.
Oh boy,
He's-
let's do it.
He's 10 feet up.
In armor.
You got your J's on, right?
Heck yeah, man. All right, so what am I doing?
It's an athletics check, and I'll let you do the
Let's
lay on hands if you'd like. Yeah.
Go. Give me
You
that
have-
hot stuff. 17?
Do you have disadvantage on this or no?
Why would I?
For heavy armor? No, it's just stealth.
On
Right?
athletics, that's stealth. No.
It's just stealth. Okay, good. All right, so you hop up, you do a little slam dunk, lay on hand point.
I dunk a lay on hands on him.
Gotcha. So this guy wakes up, feels his bloodied abdomen, and looks up at you. Well, I guess he doesn't see you. You're down on the floor by the time he wakes
Yeah.
up. But he comes back, and you can see him holding his bloody hand up in astonishment. We go to Ula next, unless you have any bonus actions to do.
No, that's it. I just wanted to make sure he wasn't going to die.
And when you land, you do see Vlad and D, both of them smiling at you through the supports of the gallows that are kind of shielding them from you.
I'll shake my head at them.
And then, then we go to Ula.
He's the one we want, right? Who do we want to stop? I'll hit him with a whole person.
I don't know. Who do you want to stop? I don't know whose side you're all on.
It's a big clusterfuck.
Whoever you don't get, I'll go first.
Oh, now you're on our side?
I have always been on the side of justice. I have always been on the side of justice.
Oh.
Move up and hold person D.
Wow.
Move your character. Yep.
No?
Yeah. You can see D. So you want to cast Hold Person?
Yeah,
I
hold
love
person.
it. Go for it.
Yeah.
What's your
Okay.
saving throw?
It is. Hold on, I just got to check. So I switch back to the sheet. It's going to be what's that? +3 with wisdom, right?
Yeah. It's going to be probably 13 because your proficiency in and a +3, so 13. But
Not
regardless,
16
say it again.
Isn't it 10 plus level plus?
It's
wisdom?
at 8+ level plus proficiency, so
All right.
yeah, at the most it's probably 13. And she rolled hot. She's gonna resist your hold person.
Okay.
She seems to be control of herself.
All right.
Any bonus actions or any more movement?
No, I'll stay where I am.
Okay, you can see all the guards starting to mobilize, drawing weapons, getting ready to act, as well as many of the commoners starting to run away. Next, we go to Sasori, and then Eric's on deck.
Yeah, so I'm gonna cunning action dash right up to Vlad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm way more than enough distance.
Sure.
So that's 60. I can get. Yeah. And I'm gonna hold my rapier up to Vlad's neck and try to attack him. Try to slice him. I'm gonna attack him.
Go
Which,
ahead.
You know, I learned from last time. It took me half a second there.
I am going to give them a +2 to their armor class. They're unarmored, but they're going to get a +2 for the supports that are kind of like in the way.
Oh, it's irrelevant because that's a nat 1.
There you go. All right.
Yeah,
So that was your bonus action and your attack to get there, right?
that's my entire move. Yep.
All right. Now we go to Eric Lavernus.
I would also like to run up and use my hold person on D. With the same saving throw with 12, please.
going to succeed as well.
That cunning
Yep.
wench.
You don't know that about her.
That she's cunning?
She seems cunning.
Good use
Exactly.
of wench.
Well, I had something else in mind, but we're a family stream.
Look, we're just gonna spam it. We're gonna next
One
round.
of,
we'll hold
one
it.
of us is bound to hit between Ula and I. You know, it's gonna be rough.
The average of a nat 1 has been rough for this group.
All right. Now we go to Hieronymus.
Hieronymus is gonna go up here and kind of hunker down and cast invisibility on himself. He's like
blame him one bit.
he's like
Nope.
Is that because of embarrassment? That we
It's
stopped an
all,
execution?
all of the above. He wants no part of this. He wants them dead. He has no idea what you're doing. He's very intrigued by what might happen, and he's being prepared for this.
But I'm attacking.
Hieronymus, you see Adina. She has some sort of a kitchen knife in her hand that she's concealing in her that she was concealing in her sleeve. She takes that out and she starts to march towards
Mother effer. Okay. Well, I've already cast my spell, right?
You had your action, yes, and exactly, yeah.
So I can call out to Sasori, watch out, right?
Yeah, sure.
I'll call out, Adina's a traitor.
Well, it was obvious.
Let's go to
And so I call out for them to look out behind.
Yep, so Sasori, you turn and you see Adina coming at you with the knife, so you'll be prepared for this. I'm going to attack.
Disadvantage.
You're cast provoking disadvantage?
Yeah.
Invoking
Love it.
disadvantage? Okay. A total of 10.
14.
Not gonna hit you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but she does try to stab at you, and you dodge out of the way. Worried about the people to your back, though. You are, you've got a lot of enemies around you right now. You're aware of them. Let's go to the bottom of the order here. We've got Sasori. Scoring.
I'm not that fast anyway. I'll come forward 5, 10, 15, 20. I come to about there, 20. I think that's 25 from where I was. And let's see.
Shield brother.
I think you can move one more space if you go more diagonal than what you
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I can go to here.
Yeah, if you care.
If that's more spaces, I don't think that matters. Let's drop a dissonant whispers on Vlad.
Dissonant whispers. Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay, so he is going to take a wisdom saving throw, and if he fails it, he takes 3d6 psychic damage.
Yeah,
I must-
and you have to run away, right?
Yeah, and then he has to run away. Yeah.
He's gonna pass. I literally can't fail a save, so I'm like,
That's fine.
I'm very happy that the stream sees my rolls. It's for moments like these where I make 3 saves on NPCs.
He takes half
They're
as
all
much.
in.
Takes half as much damage and doesn't have to run away. So you want me to
Go
roll
for the
3d6
damage, yeah.
and then we'll divide it?
Yeah, go for it.
So he
So
will
7?
take 14 divided by 2 is 7.
7 to Vlad. Gotcha. Yep. All right. Let's go to top of the order now. The NPCs. Okay, so Raven looks to Eric, Barak, and Sasori and says, "We don't want any part of this. We want to leave and escape. We could mingle in with the crowd and get out. Just let us go." And then she's gonna turn tail and run. She's gonna probably disengage just because she's not too sure of you all. But she'll disengage. She'll go 5 and get out from under the stairs. 10. 10. 15, 20, 25, 30, and Vlad, while he is of the same mindset, he looks at you and like he's nodding in agreement with everything D had said. He reaches for, I guess he's gonna find like a plank that has fallen out or whatever of this thing, an improvised weapon, and he's gonna slam at Sasori.
Bring it.
He's gonna miss though. Second attack.
I say, end your life with dignity.
25 on Sasori, right? That's gonna hit.
25 will
with-
hit. Yeah, give me his 1d4 plus whatever damage.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. 4 damage with the
Wow.
plank. Yep. And then he's going to run. He's gonna move 5, 10, 15,
So-
20, 25.
Opportunity.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Go ahead. 30.
Yeah, both of us are just taking a swing.
Yeah,
I
go
don't.
for it.
I don't get to choose what an opportunity attack is, right? It's a warrant.
It's
swing
a,
with the
a
weapon.
standard
It's a melee attack unless you have
standard
a
melee attack with a weapon.
Yeah.
That you're
Okay.
proficient
That's
with.
yeah. Sorry.
Do you have a weapon out, Nate?
Yeah, I have my warhammer. And
Okay.
Shield.
Okay. And
Well,
Eric, do you have
yeah.
a weapon out?
Do I can have a quarterstaff.
Okay. If you'd like to take one, you can.
Oh, I would love to.
He's gonna pass you under the stairs.
I can't hit a freaking brick wall. I rolled a 4 plus 4. I rolled an 8.
I rolled a
You
14.
miss, but Barrack hits, and
I rolled a
Eric's gonna
14
hit.
too.
Yep, Barrack
I'm
and Eric hit.
aiming to hit his legs, if that matters. Just
Sure,
try and
go
knock
for
him
it.
down. But
If you have a trip attack sort of ability, maybe, but
no, that's fair.
go for your damage though. Oh, it's
6?
there. Never mind.
Yeah, it's 9 damage between the two of us.
Gotcha. So Vlad has taken 16. All right, that's their turn, and now we're gonna go with the guards. The guards are going to engage with their their swords. These guards are going to start moving. You can see coming up behind you, Scory, is your good old friend, the one who served you some chili,
Oh my
Levy
god.
Merrick.
Now it's a fight.
All the people are coming out for this one. There's a lot of commotion, people going everywhere, and
Who
he
is-
like bumps into you, Scory.
Uh-huh.
Kind of gives you a bit of a shove. Nothing to really hurt you or affect you, but just to let you know that he's there. He has his rapier out, and he looks at you and gives you a mean kind of scolding look as he passes by.
Are you planning to floss someone's teeth with that thing?
He says, "Watch what I can do with this," and then he's gonna go over to let's see here. Yeah, he's gonna go over to Scory. Sorry, not Scory. Sasori. He's gonna see you, and he's going to attack you, Sasori.
Love it. I was if he was gonna try to run past me, I was taking an oppo attack. So
He
this
gets
is great.
he gets underneath the gallows, so like obscured by just a tiny
Wow.
bit of that. You'll get +2 to your AC for this, and with the commotion, you get the sense that he's going someplace where people wouldn't really be seeing him.
Yep. I definitely crack my neck as I'm getting ready for this. It's been a long time coming.
All right, so he's gonna hit you, I believe, with a 19. I think, either with your
That'll hit.
bonus to
Yep.
the AC. You're gonna take a total of. Yep, you're gonna take 9 piercing damage, and let's see here. He's gonna add a superiority die to this. You're gonna take 2 additional, and he's gonna try to trip you. Give me a strength saving throw. You've tripped. You fall on the floor, and he's going to take another attack on you
Sad trombone.
while you are on the floor. He's going to get advantage to this one. And it's a critical hit.
Great.
You take a total of 15 damage.
Ow.
I am down.
Okay.
What?
Sasori goes out.
Well, no, total of 15 on the second attack, correct?
Yeah. Total
Yeah.
total damage 15 plus the original, I think what I do to you.
I was at max health. I'm now at -1.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's what I know what you meant. You
Plus-
knocked out.
Plus the 6 bonus hit points.
Correct.
Wow.
I just
Yeah.
got
Well,
like
Yeah, he crit. Yeah.
I just got like 30, 29, 30 damage done.
Wow.
Let's see here. Okay, so that's the guards. The guards are going to take attacks on the prisoners, and all of them are going to miss. Okay. All right, now we go to Barrack. Ula's next.
And what's this punk's name?
Levy Merrick. He's the one that stole the goods, remember?
Yeah,
Well, I've tried to duel several times. The only time he can actually. Sorry, I'm dead. All right.
Indeed, little one. You claim to seek justice, but you only deal in hate. Feel my hammer as I swing away
Go for it.
at him.
Yeah.
That punk.
Ah,
With an 8.
that's not going to
You
hit.
know what? I've been waiting for this, because this guy sucks. Bob, I'm going to use that inspiration from my Valentine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's swing
Let's
one more
go.
time. And
Go
gosh,
Valentine.
be there for me.
That's better.
Shoot. It's a 14.
That's better.
He does wear leather armor, but
Yeah.
it's not enough to hit him. You feel like because of maybe the planks
Dang
in the way they gave him the bonus to AC that you like hit up against the gallows instead.
All right. Well, I am fully engaged with him. I don't want him going anywhere. In fact,
figured.
I want to push under the gallows with him, so
I
that we
figured.
can.
Sure.
I'm stepping between him and Sasori as best I can. I'm wedging in.
It's like a Rocky 5 moment.
Oh,
My ring's under the gallows.
that's.
right.
The gallows got in my way, but
Yes. Ula.
What do you guys think? Heal or throw one last hold person?
Heal.
I think we need the heal. Yeah, we don't know what
Heal?
Sasori's turn.
Oh yeah,
limit is
I gotta
there.
roll the death
he,
clock.
he could be dead next round, so.
Yeah.
Here's
Alright,
the death
I'll throw
clock roll.
Yeah.
I'll throw a healing word on it.
and I want to stick Levy Merrick with chin. Give Sasori the chance.
Is healing word D4?
D4, yeah. Plus your wisdom. Is your wisdom 3? So it would be 7?
Yeah.
Wow.
7.
All right.
Jeez.
Look at that. There you go.
Let's
Back
go.
to life.
Killed again.
Thank you, Ula. Like always, saving the day.
It's the bone
So-
dice. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Ula
Bone
the
dice.
healer. So much healing from Ula.
Sasori and Eric on deck.
If only we had a cleric.
You don't even need me to heal. You got Ula. What? We don't both need to do the job. Come on.
Hey, I need some extra HP. All right.
Sasori-
Go another turn. Once we get this sorted out, I'll heal you up, boys.
Sasori's up.
Gonna use half my movement to stand up because I was definitely down on the ground, and I'm also gonna take that step inside with Merrick and Barrack because again, Merrick, Barrack, and Eric, awesome work.
Let's go.
And I'm gonna finally say, I see. Surprise attack is how you love to fight me for the first time. It's great. I see you, coward. And I'm gonna swing away. And
Yes!
this 19's gonna hit.
Yep, 19 will hit.
Let's go, buddy.
That's a
Nice.
10 plus sneak attack damage is 6. So that's 16 damage
Wow. Very good. Yeah.
for my first attack.
Got him like a pig.
No, that's yeah, we'll do. I am going to attack with my dagger.
Okay.
Ooh.
That won't cut it. A 6 won't cut it.
It will not cut it.
Literally.
So to
All right.
speak.
Anything else from you, Sasori?
Nope, that's I don't have anything left to do.
Eric, Hieronymus on deck.
I'd like to charge at D and try and grapple her, tackle her to the ground.
Okay, go ahead.
It's my
Athletics.
strength. Yeah, athletics? Okay.
Yeah.
1 second. Oh boy.
I'm sorry. I don't think you're going to beat her.
Well, that's reassuring. I don't think I will.
Don't waste a good roll on it then, if you're gonna lose anyway.
Yeah.
24 for D, and you got a 4.
Yeah, I got a 4, so that's well, I'm closing the distance. She's not going away. As long as I stay on her, I'm okay with it.
Okay. Let's go with Hieronymus. You're about to maybe jump in or do something, and then you notice something. Quite a few of the citizens are now taking out weapons and headed towards the group.
I am. They're all lined up nice and perfect.
But you don't even know what side they're on yet.
I know. Hieronymus is like, oh.
I think it's clear from our perspective. Yeah.
Uh-oh, you know what? I'm
They're not
gonna
fight the whole town.
I sure am.
They're guards in disguise, are they not?
They are not guards. They look like townsfolk, but they're taking out daggers and short swords and clubs, and they are headed towards the fray.
Is Ula about to get surrounded over there?
She is, yeah.
By people armed.
Yes. Clubs, daggers, and...
Ula can take care of herself.
Holy crap.
I can get out of there. Bobby, how far? They're that close?
It's their turn. I'm taking their turn right now.
I need to wait another round to see what happens. I can't start throwing blasts of fire around.
I hear you. Fritz,
can I hold and act a little bit in a couple of rounds?
This is their turn. You go next, basically.
Okay.
Fritz,
okay, I'm just gonna watch and wait.
Right.
You'll see what
exactly.
Yeah,
Fritz, one of them hits you with a club for a 17. Sorry.
Oh, that's it.
20, and the other hits you. One for a 20, one for a 16.
Damage?
I think both those hit, right?
Yeah, they're gonna hit.
Right. So one's a dagger for 5 damage, and the club for 4 bludgeoning. So 5 and 4. All right. The rest of them are
total.
encroaching here, and these ones double move to get to the guards. But you can tell they're against the guards, trying to help D and Vlad.
Oh, all right.
All right, Chris, you're up. Hieronymus.
All right. Well, I think I'm gonna guess maybe they're extremely low level and throw a sleep spell
Oh, where?
over here.
Roll your d8s.
So I'm gonna let it go for a level 1 sleep spell and try and see if I can knock out 1 or 2 of those.
Yeah.
That's my goal. All right. So spells, sleep. Oh, hold on. Let's go back to core. Sleep. Here it comes. Level 1. Yes. Here it comes. 26. 26.
You drop the 2 that are adjacent to Ula,
Nice.
and that's not enough to drop the 3rd.
It's all right. I'll get him next time.
But you take out these 2.
All right. Okay.
Nice.
And then I will move. And that drops my invisibility, so I'm gonna come over here. Is there anybody else over here? I don't see anyone. So
There
over here.
is somebody rushing into the fray
Oh,
as
shit.
well.
From
This
where?
person, I'll show you, right from behind the well. They're running. You can hear the footsteps before anything. These loud, metallic clangs against the cobblestone floor. You can see someone who is dressed in full plate armor, glistening full plate armor. In fact, it radiates almost with a magical glow.
Whoa.
A light magical glow. No, not Father Billigrim. No. No. But this person is running around the well. They're running into the fray. You can see they have a very large, two-handed maul in their hand.
Wow.
You can see that they have a helm that goes down, kind of pokes out through the nose, covering the nose, but the eyes and the chin and face, you can see are still there. This person is large, 6'1" at the estimate, quick estimate, and they are rushing in. And
Wow.
you can see they're running towards the fray, and they end their double move right there.
Never seen this person before.
Never seen them before.
I'm
No.
gonna come over here. I say, here comes another one. Watch out. He's big.
He's big. All right, now we go to Scory and then top of the order again.
Okay. Wow. Well, have you got that back there?
There's a lot going on here.
This
Yeah.
is crazy.
You guys imagine DMing this battle?
Honestly.
Yeah, I know what
There's
I'm
a lot of
gonna
moving
do.
parts here.
I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, grapple.
Got pages and
You guys
pages.
is grappling.
I'm gonna
Grappling.
grapple Adina.
No. Almost as annoying as staying out of the battle.
I've taken down 2 people already.
You
How
got
many have
2
you
people.
taken down?
Yeah, to be fair, he has dropped 2 people, which is more than I've done the entire fight. So
Hey,
I will say, I just let you keep going. Sleep keeps working, but you're playing with fire. Eventually, it's useless.
I have fire too.
Touche.
Okay, so I'm gonna grapple Adina.
Gotcha. Go for it.
Okay. Let's see. I don't know what. I don't have that as a ready roll.
Just roll a d20. Yeah.
What?
You can just roll a d20, whatever you'd
Okay.
prefer.
This is an athletics check.
that's
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So there's no roll to hit. It's just okay. Athletics check. I do have ready to go. You're kidding me. 10.
Well, you're probably proficient, aren't you?
You
Yes,
beat
I am.
Adina. You beat
Oh, you
Adina.
have it.
Okay.
She has she's very frail. She's a little, very frail person.
She's a
Okay.
little girl.
All right.
Well, no, she's just frail. She's a child. Well, she's 16, I guess. That's not that small. But
She's a
you beat
little
her,
girl.
though.
She's
I'm a lot stronger than she
You
is.
beat her, though.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, I guess she could have used acrobatics. Oh, well. That's fine. You hold her.
And I'll say to her, tell your friends to stand down or they're gonna die.
Are you holding a weapon to her or something, or
No, I'm
you
just
threatening
holding-
her?
I'm wrapping her up in my big strong dwarf arms.
gotcha? All right, so
But I
then
guess I've dropped my axe on the floor.
give me an intimidation check.
Trying to find it. 9.
Aww.
+4 on that.
She
shit.
says, "I die for her."
You may just get that chance to see her die for you.
She's gonna try to stab you, Jeff, with her
She can
knife.
try.
Yeah, she can try. What's your armor?
Let's see. I guess my shield doesn't really apply right now, so it'd be 16.
Oh, okay. She's gonna hit you. 17.
come closer,
What?
shield brother.
What
You
is a
take a-
kitchen knife
You
damage?
take a total of 5 damage.
It's a
Okay.
sharp knife.
Thank you.
Squish her to
Helios.
She you're grabbing her, so she stabs down at your leg,
And
gets
she
through
ki-
one of the
She
slots
hits
in
me
your
right in
armor.
the temporary hit points.
Yep. All right. We go to the top of the
Every
order
time.
here. NPCs and then guards. D is going to disengage, go through Vlad, and take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's going to go past the man in red. And then she's going to yell out to the other assailants and say, "Meet at the rendezvous." And then Vlad is going to take a swing with his club or his improvised weapon at Eric.
Does Eric not get an attack of opportunity on?
She disengaged, but
Oh, she disengaged. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
She's clever
Um,
like that.
Vlad is going to swing and miss. And his second attack is going to maybe hit well, no, definitely hit, I think, 21.
Oh, that hits, yeah.
You take a total of 7 bludgeoning damage as you get hit by a 2x4, and then he
Nice.
runs as well. You can take an attack of opportunity if you'd like.
I would love to.
He's already hurt anyway.
Yeah, let's keep getting him. Does an 11 hit?
It does.
We'll take 2 bludgeoning damage.
He's dead. No, just kidding.
was gonna say, wow, that's incredible.
He is hurt though, so you smack him, and in fact, maybe it's your smack that he then turns around and he kind of takes that moment to like, revel in the fact that he got away, and then the man here takes a huge maul swing, hits him right in the gut, and he goes down to the ground.
Yes.
And then we go to the other NPCs. The guards and the other brigands are fighting. Our friend Levy, he's gonna attack Barrack. Not gonna hit. First attack's not
Coward.
gonna hit. Second attack might. Your AC is pretty high, right?
18.
18. He's gonna hit you. Yes, he's gonna hit you with his rapier. And this time, no, he's not gonna add a die right now. Well, why not? Yeah, why not? We'll try to trip you too.
Good, you child.
A total of 8 damage, and then you can give me a strength saving throw.
You got this.
We'll see. 9.
He knocks you on the floor, and then he's going to run. Sasori, yes, you can take an attack on him if you like.
Definitely. go.
What? Ah.
Oh, I'm fucking it. Oh my god.
Oh, ow!
7.
How forgotcha. 7.
Forgotcha.
The gosh, Brent.
He runs out, and he says, Guards! Guards! They're attacking me! And then he runs towards Scory, and he says, Unhand Adina! All right, now we go to Barrack.
I'm gonna stand up and like for aesthetics, for the moment, just imagine that I'm walking towards him, like super PO'd, and I want to like grab him and say, "Don't talk to my friend like that." And I'm gonna swing at him right in the head. That's another terrible roll. Baloney! I hate this guy so much.
You hit him.
Why do I? What?
14, right?
14.
A
yeah.
14 didn't hit him before.
He had the gallows in between you and him, right?
Oh man, now I'm hyped.
Smite.
Oh, John, I'm ahead
Give
of
him
you.
the hands.
If you think I'm not smiting this guy, oh man, we're
Ron's in
smiting.
jail, but he's gonna go down with us.
I don't care.
I'm murder.
Yeah, so I'm smiting. Dang it, I don't think I have anything past first level right now, so we're just gonna do what we can. He's not undead, is he? I mean,
What are the odds?
Not yet.
come on.
He's not undead. No.
All right. Well, I had 4 damage. Jeez,
Ooh.
this is brutal.
We suck.
So 10 bludgeoning plus 4 smite damage, but I'm gonna turn that into an inspiring smite.
Yeah, but it wasn't very inspiring so far.
Oh, whoops! I was meant to roll 2 of those. Sorry. So 9 plus 3, 12, and Sasori takes 6 temporary hit points.
Sweet.
And let's see. Has anybody else lost theirs? Because I don't think
I've lost my temporary hit points.
all of them.
Out of my temporary
All but
points.
one.
Oh, okay.
I have one
So
left.
this would replace your temporary, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't want to replace any. Yeah, it would replace that. So I'm not gonna. Eric, you lost yours.
Yep.
All right, you take 3, and I'll take the other 3.
Oh boy. Thanks.
Okay.
3 temporary.
Ula's up
3
next.
temporary.
Sasori after that.
So the one guy's up, right? Can
This
I
one is
disengage and
alive still, yeah.
Still cast Hold Person, or that's going to be an attack of opportunity?
No, no attacks. These two are unconscious, sleeping.
What's
All right, so
Ballmauer
we-
doing?
Cowering behind Ula.
He's a merchant.
He's like,
I'll move to
please,
there.
I'll give you jewelry.
And we're going to do a Hold Person on D.
Gotcha. Go for it. I'll roll. I mean. Oh, she's gonna pass.
Darn it.
She's gonna pass again. All right, so she resists it, and she now turns her attention to the man clad in the shining armor. Let's go with Sasori, and then Eric's on deck.
Oh, this fellow in red has shining armor?
Yep, magic. It looks like it has a faint magical glow to it now that he's kind of entered
Okay.
the fray. It seems to be shimmering a bit.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move.
Great. This is fun. Important DM tip. Players love it when they're completely getting wiped out and some super powerful NPC shows up and saves them. That's always fun.
I'm not sure we're being saved, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
I
you
don't
guys
need him
are
to
in
stop D.
danger of
I can do it
dying.
myself.
Yeah.
It is my turn, right, Bob?
Yeah.
All right. So I am seeing red and pissed by so I'm moving right in between my two guys who can impose disadvantage. I mean, my friends who are very strong, and I am staring down Levy Merrick, and I say, "You prove yourself to be nothing but a coward by every action you take."
Yes.
And I'm going to swing away. 15 will hit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do another 9 slashing plus my sneak attack. I'm gonna do love it. That's such a great roll. So I did 16 last time. I'm doing 19 this time.
18 or 19?
18, excuse me. And then I'm taking my offhand, which is going to be a 11 will not hit.
Wow. Okay. How do you kill Levy Merrick?
Yes!
Brutally.
I kill him with a sword
Kindness.
through his throat. And he is gurgling and trying to say something, but I don't care and I can't hear him. And the blood is pouring over the hilt of my rapier as I shove it through his neck. And I say, "Don't you wish you dueled me now?"
You can just see him clutching his throat, trying to speak some retort, but he can't do it. You look over and you can see his child watching in the crowd.
Yes.
Oh,
I
you
pull out my
are
rapier.
the six-fingered
we've gotta
man
kill
in that
him. Oh.
line.
Yeah.
Boba
Pull out
Fett.
my rapier
Yeah.
and wipe it
Boba
off
Fett.
on his cloak.
My name is
Not the
Inigo
boy's cloak,
Montoya.
on Levy's
Kill
cloak.
my father.
The boy is standing
The
behind
guy.
the trough here, and he's watching in horror as his dad is bleeding out.
I mean, you went for the six-figured man, but I'm also kind of thinking of what's the Lord of not Lord of the Rings, excuse me. The man. I'm shooting it.
Boba Fett.
Boba.
Thank you. I'm thinking of Boba
Boba.
Fett. Thank you.
Oh,
Sorry,
let's
not a
see.
Star Wars guy. Sorry.
The other brigands attacking. They're occupying the guards. We go to Hieronymus.
Okay, then.
Do we skip my after Sasori usually? Or?
Oh, sorry, I skipped you. Yes, go ahead,
No
Eric.
worries.
Then Hieronymus.
I lost track. This is still D Raven down here at the bottom, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to move my 30 feet towards her, and then I want to cast Inflict Wounds
Go for it.
at a second level. Let's see. Oh, please hit.
Oh,
It'll be a 23 to hit.
you got her.
It'll be 21 necrotic damage.
God, that
Yeah.
hurts.
Nice.
I want to tell her as I reach out and grab her and say, "We tried to give you a chance." As I grab her wrist, the necrotic energy curses through my arms into her body.
That's enough to kill her.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
All right. Well,
I tried.
the necrotic energy flows through her, and she goes down first to her knees, as you can see the life being kind of drained from her. And she's on the floor, gasping for breath. Vlad looks by, terrified. He looks like he's gonna flee. That's what he'd probably do next turn. Hieronymus is up.
Where's Vlad? Which one is he?
He's
big
over here
guy.
getting beat up by the guy with the maul.
All right. Well. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna throw Agnazar's Scorcher up this way.
Nice.
So I'll get Vlad, and I'll get that guy too. But that's it.
Gotcha. A roll for Vlad. He's probably gonna pass, but he'll take half still, I think, right?
That's all right.
What's is your DC 13?
It's 13.
No, yours is 14, right?
Have I leveled?
Well, no, your intelligence plus 4.
Is there what am I looking for here?
It should be 8 plus your proficiency plus your intelligence. So I think
17.
Yeah. So okay. So yeah, you're right. Only 13. I apologize.
To the next level. So 3d8 plus 3d8 fire damage.
All right. So Vlad's gonna pass, but you're gonna do the half the damage to him. The other one is gonna die from this.
Oh.
There you go. So it's 12. So it's 6 to Vlad, 12 to the other guy.
Gotcha. All right. So Vlad is looking pretty jacked up. Okay. I just took that. All right. So at the end here, we got the man in armor goes. He is going to attack Vlad. He gets a crit. Vlad is going to die. He hits Vlad in the head and smashes his skull in clean. All of the splatter hits you, Eric Lavernus.
Good. I bathed in it.
Yeah.
Vlad goes down, and then the man steps over his body. And then he hits Vlad again. He uses his hammer, and he just, like, kind of drops it with all of his force, smashing him even more.
I was okay with it. I'm a bit disgusted.
And then he turns to you, and he says, "Good work, brother." And he hands out his arm to, like, kind of give you some sort of, like, a camaraderie handshake.
I will reluctantly and sheepishly reach out.
This man
I'm not
towers.
Say no to the guy who just beats his head into the wall.
He towers over you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say no. Whatever you want, you can have it.
His bare paw hands completely envelop yours.
Bear paw?
He's just massive hands.
Say what?
He's
Whole bear shows up.
He's actually
In
a
armor.
Heron. No. And he looks to you, Eric, and he says, while D is there choking on the floor from the necrotic damage, he says, "Put an end to her."
I thought she was dead.
Well, thematically, she's
Oh,
dying. Put an end to her.
If he hesitates, I'll scramble up and put an end to her.
Because Hieronymus doesn't care. Honey Badger don't care.
You'll do it. Yeah, go for it. That's all you.
If he
So
does
he
it, I will.
hesitates.
I'll
He
do it,
hesitates.
and I'll end her. With whatever weapon she's holding or whatever, I'll just
She had a rapier.
I'll go up there and put the rapier through her jugular and end her.
He hesitates. Hieronymus comes up, does the deed, and then the large gentleman looks over to Hieronymus, and he kind of nods at you. Little confused because he wasn't talking to you, but nonetheless, he nods in approval.
Squad goals.
He takes a deep breath. He looks out at all the destruction. All the brigands now have been killed by the guards, and I think that's the end of the threat. Score, you still have Adina, and
I do.
Baumauer is safe. He comes over to the group.
Is
All right.
Levy Merrick dead?
Yeah, combat's over.
Where's Buttes?
No. I'm saying, is he dead or is he bleeding out?
Oh, he's dead.
No, he's
Oh,
dead. He's dead.
I skewered his throat. Oh, I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good. So
Catherine censored this one tonight.
I'm
Just
so
so-
angry. This has been so many episodes in the making. Everyone at home.
you got it, John. You got your
I was gonna
revenge.
healing word him just to keep him alive, so we could. Can't have
No,
this kid
he's-
watch that.
That's what I
He's
was
not
about
a-
to do to D Raven.
That's a war crime, dude.
Stabilize her?
Now, Boba can deal with whatever he wants to deal with. Django is dead, and Django was evil.
Yeah.
Did I do it? Is that right? Did I get
Yeah,
the Star
sure.
Wars?
You got the
You-
Star Wars.
You're a regular Luke Skywalker.
Django wasn't evil.
I'm going to just switch over. So we're not going to use the Roll20 map at this point. We're just going to have our faces up, our beautiful faces.
Nice.
And we're probably gonna conclude here. Obviously, it went a little over our normal time, but real quick, just to wrap things up, to give you a survey of the land here. Adina is weeping. She's no longer struggling, Jeff. Scory is basically, at this point, just holding her up.
I grab her by the scruff of the back of her collar, and I just drag her over to Buttes, and I go, "You might advise your daughter to choose her friends more carefully in the future," and just dump her at his feet.
Buttes also at this time was fighting the brigands, so he wasn't like just standing around doing nothing, but he does, wipe his blade and look at you, and he looks tearful himself as he watches Adina, and he'll nod to you. Won't even say anything, just nod to you.
That's all.
You didn't stab me.
Cut away. I said my line. Cut away.
I do just remind him that Buttes, no ill will, but this is now the second time your daughter has attacked me.
Wow.
Again, similarly, nothing to say for himself much more than a depressed look, and he sees his troubled daughter collapsing on the floor in sorrow.
I just killed Levy. I need all the friends I can get.
The Fortunes 5 are nowhere to be seen. More guards come into the fray.
Where are they?
They're
The
the
Fortunes-
Goat.
The Fortunes 5 are just not, they're off the street. They were obviously with you when things started, but they kind of scattered into the wind. The large man steps over the body of Dee, picks her up with one hand, puts his maul on his back, picks her up with one hand, holds her whole body up, right? Picks up Vlad, struggles a bit with Vlad because Vlad's pretty big. He's almost as big as the man himself, and he drags Vlad and Dee, their bodies, towards the guards that are standing up here to the north. Drops them off, seems to chat with them for a bit, and then after maybe a quick conversation, starts to walk towards the group.
Hello, friend. Those were quite some moves out there.
I saw some
May
of
we have
your
name?
I saw some of your fancy footwork as well.
I was a bit off today, but my friend Sasori here finished the job the way it should be.
As it should.
Eric and Hieronymus, they did everything that should have been done. I realize I probably shouldn't point out that Sasori just killed Merrick.
No,
Why not?
he actually looks at Merrick, and he just doesn't even care that there's a dead body basically between you and you're talking.
Yeah, I'll step on Merrick as I walk over with my hand out.
Wow, okay. He's gonna introduce himself. He puts out his large hand for a handshake, Barrick. And he says, "Follower of Hyperius, I see."
Of course, friend. Do you
can
feel the same?
You can recognize the insignia on his armor etched into the armor that's no longer glowing, but is the symbol of a gavel.
Right. Would I recognize? Could I make a check?
Yeah.
Would I recognize this?
You would recognize it without a check, but if you want to know more, you can make a check. This is the symbol of Maeve, the goddess of justice and order.
Oh, we're bros. In fact, I think I wrote down that Maeve is one of, one of the three.
Yeah, there's
are
three
goddesses.
gods. Yeah, the Trinity in Illustria, the justice kind of gods. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yep.
Yeah. A follower of a just god, indeed. Welcome, friend.
He says his name is. He says. Well, he doesn't say his name. He says to you. He says, Xander Cartwright.
My dear Xander Cartwright, my name is Barrick Helios, and these are my companions and friends. And I motion to the group.
I was looking for the Fortunes 5. Are you a part of that organization?
Indeed, we aren't. But we did bring some
Indeed
back
we aren't.
with us. He always likes to be positive, you know?
Indeed. No. He says, well, I believe we have much to discuss then. Perhaps we can chat privately.
I suggest the greased goat.
Because it's
I was
so
thinking
private.
perhaps my own quarters.
That works too. I'll grab some beers from the greased goat.
Of course, you're all welcome to come.
You have a steak? Like, did you?
Clearly
some
a
merch?
paid promotional mention.
Today's Tabletop
He
Pop
didn't
promoted
know
by
I'm on the
Greased
ground
Goat.
floor.
I
Um,
need some GG merch that I can
yeah.
rep on the next mission.
Yep,
And remember,
So-
folks, like and subscribe.
that's right. So that's where we're going to end it. So Xander comes up to the group, invites you to his quarters, says you have a lot to discuss, and that's where we're going to stop here. It's a little later than we normally do, so I apologize to all of you for having to stay up a bit later. But thank you to the viewers for staying up with us. We had a pretty lively chat tonight. It was pretty good. I want to remind you all to like and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget, all the in the description we have links to all that was discussed today about supporting the channel, as well as links for Chris and Fritz's YouTube channels themselves. Yeah, that's it. Anything else to say, everybody? We good?
I do want to
Awesome.
search
Good.
his body, but we can deal with
Yeah,
that.
we'll definitely gameplay stuff. We'll definitely pick up right where we left off next time in 2 weeks, which is April 14th. All right, everybody. We'll see you on the tabletop.
Yes.
Night,
guys.
folks.
Good night.